Like last night, yeah.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning, we always being productive, we're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after our serious face?
Master one's got a hot bottom.
encourages all fans to avoid using profane language, taunting, or making inappropriate gestures or nonverbal signs. In addition, any non-credential personnel that interrupts play will be escorted out of venues by security staff. Those violating the CCCAA decorum policy won't be warned once. Subsequent violations of the policy will result in ejection from the host venue.
All right, they're doing the coin toss.
Hello, welcome to Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by American Asphalt. It's the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp pregame show as the Pirates are getting set to host the Laney College Eagles in the opener of junior college football. Along with Alex Tasker, I'm Mario Ramos. Alex, we have a couple teams ranked in the Junior College Athletic Bureau poll. MJC coming in ranked at number 11. Laney College ranked at 14. A couple pretty good teams who have battled to start these seasons in years past, getting set to do that again.
A couple of bowl winners from a season ago. Of course, the Modesto Pirates won the Grizzly Bowl over Diablo Valley 36-14. And, of course, the Laney Eagles, who you may have seen on Netflix, Last Chance U, the famed ESPN documentary series. I haven't seen Season 5 yet. No spoilers, friends. But they did beat Sierra 31-13 in the Golden State Bowl. A lot of young talent coming in. Some great classes coming in for Rusty Stivers and John Beam. Of course, you brought up the rankings, 11 versus 14, very evenly matched. I think you got a great matchup for Week 1 of the CCCAA action coming your way just a few minutes from now.
Should be a fun matchup. It's a warm day here in Modesto. Temperatures in the triple digits, 100 degrees as we approach kickoff between Laney and Modesto Junior College Pirates here at MJC Pirate Stadium. The team's getting set to get themselves ready. Should be getting ready for the national anthem here soon. What do you think are going to be some of the keys as we come into this matchup between these two talented squads who are looking to replace some pretty talented players?
Well, let's start with the visiting Laney Eagles. You know, you talked with head coach John Beam, who's also the athletic director. You talked with him pregame, and they said the big one for sure is limiting the turnovers, and I think that's a key to basically any football game, especially at this level. But his team, definitely with the new players, he wants to limit the turnovers and manage the play clock. On the other side of the ball, Modesto, they want to get that NASCAR-style offense fast-flowing right away.
At this time, if everybody would join me.
So we're getting set for the national anthem. We're going to have that for you here on NorCal Sports TV, so we'll turn it over to the PA announcer. Get set for the national anthem. Beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Kicking us off as we get ready for the opening kickoff here at MJC Stadium and Laney College and the MJC Pirates. There you see the officials for today's game. We have referee Mike Merritt, line judge Charles Burrow, field judge Jerry Springer, back judge Joe Freeman, umpire Dave Preciado, linesman Jordan Smith, and side judge Jason Smith.
Looks like Modesto's going to start with the football here, trying to get that NASCAR offense started up nice and early, Mario.
They will come out and receive the opening kickoff. Pirates out with their white uniforms, the metallic M on the side of the helmet, blue home jerseys with the white numerals and the white pants to go with complete the uniform. And then Laney College coming out, they'll be going from right to left on your screen. They come out with the forest green helmets with the metallic eagle on the side of the helmet. The white jerseys with the green numerals and the black pants.
One thing we're going to want to monitor here, Laney College located directly in Oakland. They got that bay weather. They've been practicing playing in the bay weather. It's 100. It is balmy and warm out here. Granted, it's natural grass. It's not that field turf that we've seen.
Yep.
But that could play, affect, let's go second half, maybe even second quarter, depending how physical this game gets. But we are ready for some JUCO ball, my friend.
Jesse Manzo set to get this one underway. He will kick for Laney. De Jesus back to receive for Modesto. And this one on its way. And we are playing football. Here's De Jesus with a nice cutoff to the right side. And gets it past the 20. Just inside, right around the 25-yard line is where the Pirates will take over to start the 2022 season.
Nice little return there by De Jesus. Makes a nice little cut. Tried to cut it outside. Gave himself an extra couple yards and started from the 25-yard line.
De Jesus, one of the captains of the MJC offense, out there in the slot for quarterback Luke Weaver. He's going to take the snaps. He's in the shotgun. And he gets the handoff up the middle. And the carry is to Aiden Taylor. Aiden Taylor, about a 3-4 yard carry. Brought down by Nigolevo.
Local kid from Central Catholic out here in Modesto, so we looked at it again. Tough. Sorry, go ahead, Mario.
Go ahead. Just noticing the Pirates there looking over to the sideline, getting the play call. We got 2nd and 6. Weaver fakes it. Goes out to the left. He's got a receiver open. Pass complete on the sideline.
Nice pass to
Ramos.
Yeah, nice pass to Ramos there. Hit him right in the numbers. And that's going to calm some of Luke Weaver's nerves just a little bit. First pass attempt of the year. Of course, really tough to replace the departing Gino Campiotti. He was the most valuable offensive player, All-Valley Conference quarterback, unanimous vote, All-America first team. Tough shoes to fill, but getting that first one, hitting him right in the numbers, first down, that'll help.
You got to feel good for the freshman to come out and complete his first pass. Here he is with a fresh set of downs. Gives it up the middle. Here's Taylor again with the carry. And picks up positive yards. Pickup of about 3 on the carry. We get 2nd and 7.
Hard-nosed dive up the middle, just standard. Here it is. See how hard you can get it. Right up the middle. Yeah.
Good play. Holding Baldwin in on the block as well. Big tight end out of Turlock. So 4th play of the drive coming up. Plenty of time on the play clock as the Pirates just across the 40-yard line.
Rusty Stivers entering his 8th year as head coach here, trying to start a little bit slow, looking outside.
Pass complete to Jalen Jackson. He's getting across the 50. Picks up another first down for Modesto. So 2nd first down of the drive. And the Pirates are into Laney territory.
The Atwater product hit him right in the numbers. Plenty of separation on the outside. Drove forward towards the out-of-bounds line. Another first down for the Pirates.
Jackson, 6'2 freshman receiver out of Buhat Colony in Atwater. He'll step off as they bring a bigger body into the lineup. Everett Hunter, another tight end. So a couple tight ends in this formation.
Hunter coming from a very good program in Modesto Christian, freshman tight end. Big boy, too, 6'5", 230.
Yeah, I usually think of them for basketball, but playing some good football over there, too.
That's some good athletes at that school, no matter what.
Here's Weaver dropping back under pressure, and he lost it. Ball's out, and it's picked up by Laney. Nigolevo comes up with it. It was Eric Moody who made the initial hit on Weaver, knocked the ball out, and the turnover gets the ball over to Laney. There you see Moody coming off the edge, able to get some pressure and just strip the ball out, and Nigolevo's there to clean it up.
And we talked about the big shoes he had to fill. Weaver with his first mistake. It's early, plenty of chance to rebound from that, but definitely extended the ball a little too far, and Laney's going to make him pay.
So first turnover of the game belongs to the Pirates and goes over to the Laney College Eagles.
12-13 left on the clock. Only a couple minutes taken off the scoreboard there.
And Laney comes out with DeMontre Thomas, 6'2 quarterback out of Churchill High School in Eugene, Oregon. Takes the first snap. Carry is to Jacob Harris off the right side. Nothing doing there. Pirates snuffed that one out.
Great
and
penetration.
He might lose a little bit.
Great penetration from the defensive ends there. Outside linebackers wrapped up the outside. You'll see another look there. Just blown up right in the middle.
There's Jaden Jackson making his way through the line. Linebacker out of Turlock.
Returning
tackle for a loss.
Returning for his second year in Stivers' program.
That's one of the strengths of this defense is the linebackers. You bring back, like you mentioned, a lot of experience in that linebacker core. Your second down for Laney. Another carry to Harris. This time he's got a little space. He's got a first down. He's still running out the sideline. They can't knock him down. He's going to get into the end zone, and that's a touchdown, Laney.
What a run. After a loss of one to rattle off a 50-yard touchdown. And it just looked like poor tackling along the outside. It looked like they were just trying to pop him. You take another look. There's the handoff. Sees the gap open on the right side. Gets a great right tackle block. It's not a lot of wrapping up there. And that's just trying to drive him out of bounds with your shoulder. Poor effort in tackling. Quick six.
So Laney capitalizes on the early turnover and turns it into 6 points with the extra point on the way. Manzo to kick. And Thomas will hold. Definitely the early momentum you want if you're Coach Beam and the Laney College Eagles. Come in here, get a turnover right off the bat, and cash it in for 6. And the kick from Monzo's on the way, and that one is good. So 51-yard touchdown run for Jacob Harris has the Laney College Eagles up 7-0 in the first quarter. You're watching Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV. Pirate Football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Two-play, 48-second drive for the Laney College Eagles results in a 51-yard touchdown run for Jacob Harris, and they are up 7-0 with 11:25 to play in the first quarter. Mario Ramos along with Alex Tasker.
You can see head coach John Beam's smile beaming from across the field. A quick start for his boys, and we'll see if the Pirates can respond.
DeJesus runs up on this one. Fumbled it, now picks it up, looking to make something of it. Gets it across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. And so the Pirates will come out with their second possession and lost the fumble on the first one. Looking to make something of their second drive.
You got to limit the mistakes if you're the Pirates. Granted, the fumble was a great defensive play. Got a hand in there and knocked the ball loose. But the offense showed a little bit of promise. They had 2 first downs that last drive. Only a couple minutes off the board. Plenty of time to work with. Plenty of time in this game.
First down give. Up the middle, Taylor's got some space. Taylor pushing forward now. Good pickup on first down. Give him 9 on that carry.
Taylor with a nice response after his team turned the ball over that last drive, and a nice gap opened up on the pull by the guard. Initiates contact, not afraid of it. Took about 6 Eagles to bring him down.
It's a big boy, Aiden Taylor, 5'11", 210 freshman out of Central Catholic. So those arm tackles probably not going to work with number 5. It's going to take a host of Eagles to bring him down. So 2nd and 1. It's a good down for your freshman quarterback. Maybe open it up a little bit. Here's an option play. He's going to keep it himself, runs it up the middle. He'll pick up the first down And a little bit more on a 6-yard carry.
Good carry. Great carry by Weaver just to build a little bit of confidence in him. After the last time he had to scramble, he lost the ball, was able to tuck it in, gain a couple yards, first down, settle some nerves. Good play call there.
Nice little ball fake on Isley Cassidy, the defensive lineman there. Fake the pitch, cut it back up inside. Here's first down, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, now under pressure by Cassidy. Now he's going to escape. It gets to his left. He's got some space out there, picks up a first down, and he's going to be ran out of bounds. And another good run by Luke Weaver.
Lemonade out of lemons there, Mario. Was rolling to his right. He wanted the play-action bootleg. Coming back to his right, 2 defenders in his face. Saw some linemen, got a little bit of a block, and smart to not try to do too much with that.
Yeah.
Just take it out of bounds. Your pass to the midfield mark. Good run.
It'll be a little frustrating for Cassidy, who comes off the field on this one. For the last 2 plays, he had him dead for rights and couldn't get a grip on him. Here he is again under pressure, rolling to his right. He's got a man on the sideline. There's DeJesus at the 30. Cuts it inside, right around the 20-yard line. Good completion. Pick up over 20 yards on that one.
3 straight first downs now for the Pirates. And I think they went back to that bootleg a little bit this time. Way to get it downfield. DeJesus, good job coming back to the ball along the sideline on the hook route. And you got something cooking now in the red zone. And we got an Eagle down.
Couple chunk plays by the Pirates has them just outside the red zone. And as you mentioned, an Eagle down on the field, so the medical staff will come and tend to them. We'll take a break. You're watching Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt, paving the planet. American Asphalt paved the planet. Thank you for helping us bring you coverage of MJC Pirate Football on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Here's Luke Weaver on first down. He's going to give it up the middle to Taylor, who is met right across the line of scrimmage. Give him 1 yard on forward progress. That'll bring up second down and 9.
A good stop by the Eagles there to apply pressure. Didn't allow a secondary run after contact. And picking up the pace now a little bit come the Pirates.
Here's Weaver with Baldwin and Taylor in the backfield. Fakes it. Now he's got a man in the middle. Quick slant up the middle to DeJesus. Catches it near the goal line. Inside the 5 to about the 4 is where they're going to spot it. It's going to be first and goal for Modesto.
Quick 20 yards from DeJesus here. Look at this little slant. Nice cut. Left his man dead for rights. And, first and goal. He'll make way. Looks like they're going to bring out the heavy package.
DeJesus getting loose offensively. A couple big plays for him as the Pirates right on the doorstep. First and goal from the 4. 2 receivers to the left. 1 in motion. And Taylor's going to get the carry, bounces it to the left, still spinning forward. Going to push his way to the 1 yard line, and that'll bring up second down.
Tough run again there. Only getting to about the 1 there. Taylor looking like his NFL counterpart, Jonathan Taylor, not afraid of the contact. See if they can't pump one in here. 8th play of the drive.
Again, they give it to Taylor, and now he's across the goal line. Touchdown, Pirates. A 1 yard touchdown run by Aiden Taylor has the Pirates on the board. It's 7-6 with the extra point on the way.
And that was just a nice contained drive by the Pirates. Coming off of the fumble where they scored very quick. Able to do a nice 8-play drive. Started on their own 22 to go 78 yards to pay dirt.
So a good ball control drive after the turnover. Nice answer for Luke Weaver in this Pirate offense. There's Nathan Valdez for the extra point, and they can't handle the snap. And the pass is on the way. They're looking back at the end zone. Nearly had that one. Cruz Marinas tried to make something of it. And he was looking in the corner of the end zone, see if they could come up with the 2-point conversion.
And he had Holden Baldwin sitting there back corner. He couldn't make like Dwight Clark and leap for it there. He's taking another look. Just out of reach, but good effort there. But unforced error there keeps it a Laney College lead.
The Pirates get the touchdown, can't convert the extra point. It's 7-6. We'll take a break and be back with Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal Sports TV bringing you Pirate football. I'm Mario Ramos along with Alex Tasker. Executive producer Dion I in the house along with cameraman Avery Townsend and Noel Alexander. You need the coverage along with American Asphalt. Here's Nathan Valdez set to kick off for the Pirates. Pirates scored the touchdown, couldn't get the extra point. And this one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Booming kick from Valdez. Drove his foot through that one, and it just flew into the warm sun.
Sophomore kicker out of Ripon was out here booming him even during warm-ups. He was money from well over 40 yards. So no doubt these warm temperatures helping the ball carry a little bit. He's using every bit of that.
So only about 3.5 minutes taken off the board there from the Pirates. Eagles getting their first, taste of action from their own territory now. We'll see how the Pirates defense responds here.
Comes to Montre Thomas out for his second drive. First drive only lasted 2 plays, so he's yet to put the ball in the air. He just put it in the belly of Jacob Harris a couple times. Here he is on first down. And he gives it to Harris again, tries to bounce it out to the right. Has some space. Pickup of about 6 or 7 yards on first down for Jacob Harris.
And Harris run to do the same play that he scored, that big 50-yarder on the last play he got a carry. Jump to the outside. He's getting great blocking from his right tackle.
Jacob Harris, 6 foot, 195, sophomore running back out of Oakland Tech. Been some pretty good running backs come out of Oakland Tech.
Oh, you've heard of a few of them.
Yeah.
There's certain beast mode kind of has help with the program.
Here's Thomas checking his wristband, getting the play call. Now relaying it to his lineman up front and the rest of his teammates. Now 5 on the play clock. The Eagles going to have to hurry. 2-1, they get the snap off. And play action. Thomas dropping back. And this one nearly intercepted, tipped, and then nearly caught by Devin Franklin.
Ooh, dangerous first pass attempt there. There's a little bit of laundry on the field. We'll see what the call is. I think Modesto was encroaching on the ball there. Might be offside.
Cam Snow had that interception. He was sitting there waiting for it. Jaden Jackson, his teammate, knocked it out. And we have a penalty, he said, encroachment on the Pirates. If we take a look at the replay, Snow with his hands on his head like, bro, I had that one.
Oh, man, two Pirates in the area. That was definitely call Kenny Loggins' danger zone type pass there.
Yeah, something went awry on the play call on that one. A little miscommunication. We saw the Eagles taking it down to the last second on the play clock.
It also could have seen, it could just be that they saw the flag go in the air and say, hey, free play,
yep.
Go for it.
A fresh set of downs. Thomas going to keep this one. And minimal gain on that one. So it'll be a positive carry, but bring up a second and long 9.
And that looked like his protection broke down. And maybe he thought about taking the run to the outside, just said, I got to go for one. Net yardage, +1. you like moving forward. Some subs coming in for the Eagles.
Yeah, almost looked a little like a busted play, but I think you give MJC a little credit for that one. Defensively up front, I think they won the battle.
Yes, sir.
And here's second down from the 36. Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Thomas in the gun has Harris. Now he's going to give it to him. And there's a good play in the backfield. Another tackle for loss. That's Holden Baldwin. I'm sorry. That's Josh Valdez and Jaden Jackson in the backfield.
Defensive line coach Eddie Abbasi, also the D coordinator, jumped up on that one. He loves seeing the penetration his D line gave the offensive line for the Eagles. Stuffed him. So net 2-yard loss after the penalty.
Big time play there by Valdez, defensive lineman out of Sierra High School in Manteca. Forces a 3rd and long. Now the Eagles behind the chains. Thomas going to have to put this one in the air, try to get it out in the flat to Harris. Like you said, that one tipped by Tamir Bullock. Another good linebacker out of Turlock. Again, we've seen that linebacker core making some plays, and they're going to force a punt.
Yeah, Jim Stevens has himself a fantastic linebacker core. A lot of returning talent this year. And evident right there. He was blown up the play before it had a chance to develop on the screen. Good way to, not quite a 3 and out, but good way to stuff the Eagles and a chance to let the offense go back to work.
DeJesus back to receive. Laney will kick this one away. Got
fair
Billy
catch.
Gramajo gets that one away to DeJesus with a fair catch called for at the 30-yard line. And so the Pirates will come out for their 3rd drive. You're watching Pirate football here on NorCal Sports TV. Mario Ramos along with Alex Tasker. Brought to you in part by American Asphalt. American Asphalt paving the planet and helping us bring you the coverage here on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV and NorCalSportsTV.com.
In the 5th season of Modesto Junior College Football on our network, a great partner for years.
So there's a pass out in the flat, and that ball is live. Good job by Kimoni Stanley to corral that. They got him in motion and tried to hit him off the quick pass, but that pass was behind him, so it ended up being a live ball. And heads-up play by him, not just to walk away from it.
Kai West out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Look at the smackdown he laid here. Look at this drive and slam, stand up, flex on him a little bit. Ends up being a loss of 5.
So now the Pirates behind the sticks on this one. 2nd and 15. Weaver out with 5 receivers in this formation. Empty backfield. Eagles showing pressure. Ball is out. Pass complete out to Taylor. So they get some of that yardage back there on 2nd down.
Jonathan Taylor makes his way out of Stockton Edison High School. 3rd and very convertible here, Mario.
Yeah, pickup of 11 there on the completion to Taylor. Like you said, now it's 3rd and manageable. Doesn't seem so daunting on this one. Pretty much open up the playbook.
Looks like Weaver's starting to calm down a little bit as well in the passing game.
Here he is getting it out the flat, trying to get it to Alonzo Jackson. Just a little out ahead of Alonzo Jackson, so that'll bring up 4th down and bring out the punting unit.
You hate seeing the 3 and out, kind of abandoning the run game there after they've done so well the first 2 drives. Just a little bit out of reach from Weaver, and got to think you give your running back a chance to make that play. He can make one man miss, get at least close to the 1st down marker, but just a little too long this time.
So Nathan Valdez out to kick to Jacoby Harris. Harris out of Tennyson High School in Hayward. Set to receive just inside the 20-yard line. Valdez gets this one away. Harris receives that at the 10. Now looking to make a couple guys miss. He's going backwards. He's inside the 5, being chased down and brought down by Ethan Day. Nice special teams play by Ethan Day. And Laney's going to start at the 5-yard line.
Once you start running east-west, you get in trouble on these punt returns. He fielded it at the 11. Was waiting for a block, never got it, and he had too many Pirates chasing him down. Went from one sideline to the other. Sets them back inside their own 5.
64 yards of field position being flipped there on that one. Good special teams play for MJC. See if they can make something happen on defense as they got the Eagles backed up. And the Eagles are going to bring Trevor Anderson out to play quarterback. So a couple series for Thomas. And now Trevor Anderson will make his way under center, actually in the gun, as he starts this one in the end zone, rolls to his left, tries to get it over the middle to the big target, number 87, Alex Baldry. Pass incomplete and bring up second down.
A little high from Anderson. That's a dangerous ball. There's plenty of Pirates in the area. And an interesting play call, too. On your own 4-yard line, running back gave a nice block there to give him a chance to throw, but definitely dangerous throwing in this part of the ball field.
Yeah, especially with the quarterback that's just coming fresh off the bench. Very first play, you got him thrown out of your end zone. Here's second down and 10 from Trevor Anderson out of Santa Rosa. He's a sophomore quarterback. He's got 2 in the backfield with him. Now one goes in motion, and he hits that one in motion. He gets it out to number 22, Jalen Blackshear, and he is brought down just past the original line of scrimmage, so minimal gain for Blackshear. Good defensive play.
Peyton Bradford with a great tackle in the flat there. The screen was set up. He was the lone man, sheds his block. 6'4" sophomore out of Oakdale. Great tackle.
Another 3rd and long situation here for Laney. Aside of that 51-yard touchdown run, the Pirate defense is pretty much bottled up this Laney College offense.
And so much of that run was, quick turnover for the defense. The fumble only 5 plays into the game. I just don't think the defense had their mindset. And, it was obvious they weren't trying to tackle. They were just trying to pump him out of bounds. But like you said, they've definitely settled down and played lights out.
Yeah, it looks like the play clock expired on this one, so it's going to be a delay of game penalty. It'll back up the Eagles half the distance to the goal. And bring up third and 12.
Taking it from about the 3-yard line.
Give those defensive linemen a chance to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback. One running back, 4 receivers in this set. Anderson looking over the middle, he's got a completion, and he's got a first down to Reagan Wilson.
And that's a nice pass, settles a little bit of nerves, and a good route there by Devin Franklin, the Hayward product. Take a look at this, plenty of time to throw all day, and just finds the right man, puts it in his numbers. First down.
So completion from Anderson to Wilson. Results in a first down for Laney. Keeps them on the field, keeps their defense off the field. More importantly, in a hot day like this, you don't want them going back out there to give them a little bit of rest. And Anderson, now with his 4th play from scrimmage, looks to his right. Pass complete to Devin Franklin. Good tackle out on the perimeter.
Maurice Salisbury with the tackle, the freshman out of Lathrop. Nice little pass, screen play, easy to see with a nice little cut. Devin Franklin again getting the target.
And Salisbury fits that defensive back mold, 6'1", 190-pound cornerback. Big cornerbacks, big lanky defensive backs is MJC's forte as of late. And Salisbury definitely fits that billing.
And absolutely an athletic build, too. He looks the part as much as he plays the part.
Oh, big-time play right there. Nice tackle by Cam Snow. Linebacker came in and blew that one up.
Cam Snow out of Oakdale as well. Take a look at it. You can hear it from the booth. Boom.
Ooh.
Textbook. Stick his shoulder pads right in his chest. Drove him to the ground. Sets up another long 3rd down. No gain on the play.
3rd down and a long 6 for Anderson. As you see the Laney receivers checking their wristbands in the play call. There'll be 3 receivers on this one. 1 tight end, 1 running back in the formation. Single safety for the Pirates.
Under 1 minute as well. It's probably the last play of the first quarter.
Pirates showing pressure up the middle. Here they come. Anderson under pressure. There's a lame duck up in the air. Ball's loose and brought down by Devin Franklin. Looks like he took a hit by his own guy as well. That's going to result in a first down.
3 flags up. Take a look at this one. Here comes the pressure. Just throw it up there, and Franklin had to come back, run about 5 yards to come back to the ball.
Basically just a free-for-all. I think it was hanging up there for a while.
Look what I found.
No kidding. First down. We'll see if the Eagles want to make that the final play of the quarter. As we're getting close to that mark, they'll head to the line with 5 seconds.
And I don't think they're going to snap this one off nearly in time.
And that's going to do it. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a pretty entertaining first quarter. Both teams kind of trying to shake off the early season jitters, starting to settle into a groove, and should have a pretty good ball game the rest of the way. After one quarter, it's Laney 7, Modesto 6. You're watching Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
7-6 as we start the second quarter of Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt. American Asphalt, paving the planet. And bringing you Pirate Football on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Along with Alex Tasker, I am Mario Ramos. 7-6 after one quarter of play. Laney with a 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Yep, 29-yard line. 7th play of the drive as Anderson looks out to his right, and just a little too long, intended for Dylan Ochoa. Fullback coming out of the backfield out of Castro Valley, just couldn't connect with his quarterback.
Yeah, just let him a little bit too far, just out of reach. He had definitely first down distance there. Sets up second down. We've seen a quick drive, and we've seen a long sustained drive. Other than that, we've seen some terrific defense. Just the one turnover to speak of so far in this game. Not a lot of penalties. The pace is a little slow. I'm expecting to see that pick up a little bit here in the second quarter, Mario.
Yeah, should be. Well, we'll see how the heat kind of impacts that as well. Still in triple digits as Anderson gives it up the middle to Harris. Harris back in his way. Ball's out. Ball's out and picked up by Modesto. Jaden Jackson comes up with the loose ball. And now the turnovers are even. The Pirates get their own fumble.
9th play of the drive. Take a look here. Everyone thought he was about to go down. That second hit comes in. Ripped out of there, and Jaden Jackson, like you said, picked it up, turned and run. Turnovers are even. Only took him 2 plays to score on the fumble by Modesto. Let's see what the Pirates do to answer.
You'd love to see that determination by Jacob Harris. He was battling for every inch on that one. Ultimately, it cost him as the ball was poked out. Good defensive play by Modesto. And they are set up in Eagle territory, looking to strike. Here's the give up the middle to Taylor. Looking to push forward. And forward progress stopped after a pickup of about 3 yards. So we'll bring up second down for Modesto. 2nd and 8, we'll call it.
Would have loved to see him take a shot here to the end zone. You're only 30 yards away from pay dirt. Would have loved to see him fade along the sidelines. Like you said, go safe.
We're seeing some of these DBs sit on those underneath routes. Let's see what happens here as Weaver's under pressure. Now looking to run, try to drop it off. Try to drop it off to one of the tight ends or his receiver, Landon Ramos, who was turned into a blocker.
A little bit of laundering on the field. We got a flag. think this one's going to back up Modesto a little bit.
And that's a low block, I believe, is what we're going to get there. And speaking with one of the officials, side judge Jason Smith, earlier in the game, that was one of the points of emphasis that the officials were talking about. And there it is, block below the waist. It's one of the things that they know it's going to take a little while for these players to adjust to it, but that's something they're really hoping to eliminate and eradicate from the game.
And there's also a broken play. I think that was the shot that Weaver wanted to take. Look down the field, get at least into the red zone. Instead, penalty backs him up, and you're looking at 2nd and 25.
And outside linebacker Eric Moody, number 30, come off that edge a few times and get in the face of Luke Weaver. Here he is again on the edge as Weaver drops back under pressure, forced up the middle and forced right into a Laney College wall.
A loss of 4. Their protection just broke down. I was going to say before the play, don't need to get them all back at once, and, well, now you do.
Yeah. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 27 on this one.
Looks like I see a nickel package coming out for Laney. They're expecting the deep ball here.
Maybe for Coach Stivers, you try to get into the field goal range of kicker Nathan Valdez, see if you can't get 3 from that fumble. Looked like a promising drive. Now the Pirates looking to salvage what they can, as that one is incomplete, intended for Ramos, in and out of the hands. Might have been able to get some of that yardage and get close to Valdez's range, but as it stands, the punting unit's going to come out. And Valdez will come out, but this time to punt.
Oh, and you hate to see that, especially coming off of the turnover. You got a little bit of momentum. Instead, now they're going to try to pin him deep. Doesn't look like there's a return. Now there he goes. Laney didn't have a return man out there for a moment. And
yeah, they had 11 guys out there, so the coaching staff was yelling at one of them to get off the field. They didn't want to send 12 out there, so they get Jacoby Harris, who's back around the 10-yard line to receive the Nathan Valdez kick.
Oh, low snap.
And this one gets behind him. Valdez having to pick this one up, and he's able to get off a kick.
Able to get it to the original line of scrimmage.
And Harris faked like he was going to grab it. He's going to let that one roll inside the 30-yard line. You see Valdez, good job just to come up with that low snap. As you mentioned, that one bouncing past him, and he picked it up. Quick kick, able to get a positive result.
Yeah, nice turn kick and a way to avoid the unforced error, which would have given Laney great field position. Laney taking their time bringing the offense back on the field, and maybe they're kind of embracing the sun, embracing the heat out there, forcing the defense to stand out in the heat. You know, nobody wants to stay out there longer than they have to. So maybe they're embracing the sun, trying to, I don't know, out-heat the opponent is the first words that come to mind.
Toughness thing, right?
Yeah, there it is.
We got Thomas back in the game. He's going to give it this time to Chase Sims. He's got a nice carry and a first down carry on first down for Chase Sims. So fresh set of downs for the Eagles.
After taking over about the 29-yard line, Laney with a nice 10-yard gain to get a first down. Great run.
Tyler Rathjen on the tackle. Sophomore DB out of Linden. Able to wrap up Sims.
Chase Sims, nice athletic build coming out of Union City.
It's at James Logan High School. Same high school as my man Rob Spencer. What up, Coach?
And their mascot is?
Colts.
Nice, good.
There's Thomas. Keeps it himself, and he is hit hard in the backfield. A bunch of Pirates back there. And a good play by Junior Suavao. Back there and bring down the quarterback.
Out of Washington, coming by the way of Lacey River Ridge High School. And big stop there. Drops them for a loss. 2nd and 12.
We're seeing the defenses are ready to go. Offenses kind of take some time. Is that usually the case to start the season? Defenses kind of get going before the offenses?
Absolutely. You're going to see jitters on both sides of the ball, but you know, it's easy. It's more evident seeing the mistakes on the offensive side of the ball, especially this early in the first game of the season. Only the one scrimmage aside for both teams.
Here's Thomas on second down, pressure around his feet, able to escape it. Now he's got some room, able to bounce it towards the sideline, picks up a block, and he is pushed out of bounds. Good job by Rathjen to fight off that block and able to shove the quarterback out. It's going to be another first down for Laney.
DeMontre Thomas, all 205 of him, looking like a galloping steed. Pass breaks down, sees the chance to run with it. Nice little move right there. Bounces outside of a block. Sheds off one tackle, stepping out of bounds. Good play to bring him past midfield.
Thomas showing off his mobility on that one. Picks up the second first down of the drive. Eagles in Pirate territory. Here's Thomas. Carry is to Sir Charles Mitchell. And Sir Charles picks up about 3 on that carry.
Yes, Sir Charles Mitchell. No, not the round mound of rebounds, Sir Charles Barkley. Coming away from Aloha High School in, no, not Hawaii, Beaverton, Oregon. Nice little run for him. The one thing I'm noticing, at least with both teams, early in the season, they're getting a lot of guys out there, a lot of experience early, and it's kind of the feeling out process for both teams, seeing what we got. Again, you brought up in the pregame, 11 seed versus 14 seed. Good teams, deep teams.
Thomas rolling to his right over the middle. That one is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Bradford, and he's gotten some space down the sideline. Still on his feet. He's still going down, and he is pushed out just above the 25-yard line at the 26. Big time play. Peyton Bradford, linebacker out of Oakdale, with the INT.
Big play by Bradford. We've called his name a couple times so far in this game. Take a look. Just stepped up, one hand, took it away from the fading tight end, and then look at all the contact he fights off of the sideline. No. Finally brought out of bounds there by big number 54. That's Chris Smith. Illegal block in the back's going to back up the Pirates just a little bit. So
on the return there's a penalty.
The interception will stand.
Yes. It'll still be Pirate possession, but that field position that they had is going to be wiped out as they'll get it near where Bradford came up with the interception.
Eddie Abassi's defense looking very good. The last 2 drives ending in turnovers for the Eagles. A fumble and now the interception. A second chance to take advantage of a turnover. You don't get too many opportunities at that. We'll see what the Pirates choose to do here.
1 fumble, 1 interception. Pirate defense comes out ready to play. Pirates still down by a point. Weaver in the offense trying to change that. They come out for their 5th drive with 10:39 left to play in the half. Here's a pass out in the flat. That one complete to Alonzo Jackson. And Jackson near the first down marker, past the first down marker. And that'll move the change for the Pirates.
Great blocking by Jacob DeJesus here. Take another look at this. Along the sideline, you got the little sweep. Great 2-3. Springs his man for the extra yardage to get the first down. Great job.
Julian Lopez, another Central Catholic running back in the backfield with Weaver. They fake the carry to him. And Weaver rolling to his right. Now looking on the sideline, DeJesus is wide open. DeJesus has some space. He cuts it back across the middle, picks up a block. He's going to score! Touchdown, Pirates!
Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field. Let's wait and see what the call is here, Mario. Referee standing in midfield. We're waiting on the call. An eligible man downfield.
So the lineman got down the field ahead of that Luke Weaver pass to Jacob DeJesus, who was wide open down the sideline. Looked like a busted coverage there for Laney.
And if we have another chance to look at it, DeJesus made some terrific plays. We look right here. Play action. Watch DeJesus top of your screen. Nice little rollout by Weaver. An eligible man downfield. You see him go past the 5 yards allowed. Look at that little cutback, tiptoeing in his Jordans along the sideline. All for naught. It's going to be about 1st and 16 after they mark the yardage off.
End up being a 6-yard penalty.
Excuse me, 1st and 15. Now they've corrected the scoreboard.
There you go. Take a look at the replay. You see again Weaver connecting with DeJesus. Good camera work. Nice cut, nice block out there by Ramos. Jalen Jackson.
Some of the best camera work in Northern California.
Yes, sir. We do. Again, shout out to our cameramen, Avery Townsend, Noel Alexander.
5 on the play clock. You got to do something here.
And they're still looking at the sideline.
Still looking.
And
that's
the
going to be too
flag's
much.
going to come out, and there's the delay of game. And actually, I think they might have called the timeout before that. So I think they're going to grant the Pirates a timeout, so that'll save them 5 yards. And we'll take a break. You're watching Pirate football here on NorCal Sports TV. Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV along with Alex Tasker. I am Mario Ramos. 1st and 15 for Modesto after an ineligible man downfield penalty wiped out what would have been a nice touchdown pass from Luke Weaver to Jacob DeJesus.
Still 100 degrees down on the field. But now the grandstand completely covered in shade, at least on the home side. The few Laney fans that decided to brave the heat over there, that is a bold choice.
Very bold. Here's Weaver looking down the left sideline. Pass intended for Jonathan Taylor, and that's going to be a defensive pass interference.
Late flag thrown in from the side judge, Justin Lynch, on the coverage out of Dublin. We'll take another look here. Taylor had to turn and make a little dipsy doodle jump to try to receive this. We take another look. A little bit of hand fighting in there.
Looks like Lynch might have got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Let's see what the flag is.
Holding.
Ooh.
And pass interference. They're going to negate them.
So offsetting penalties as we had a holding call on the Pirates. That'll negate the defensive pass interference. So we'll have a do-over on 1st down.
So no harm, no foul. Let's just try it again.
Let's do it again.
Might as well. He had the isolation there, the one-on-one, and looked like a good route from Taylor. Audible coming in from the sideline.
Coach Stivers giving the hand signals himself. Here's Weaver stepping up in the pocket, trying to make a man miss. He does. Now bounces it outside, still moving forward. And gets it across midfield to the 42-yard line in Laney territory. Good run by Luke Weaver.
It's one of those plays you want to check. All right, make sure there's no flag down, no hold this time. Broken down pass coverage, and Weaver just does a great job. Tuck the ball and run. And he makes sure to hang on to it. Took a big shot there at the end by number 2, Justin Lynch.
Jacoby Harris hanging on to him, and Lynch able to get a shot on him at the end. But Weaver comes up with the 1st down. Now he gives it up the middle to Taylor. And Taylor falls forward for a yard.
And I like to see the Pirates picking up the run game again. They abandoned it early, and now, granted, Weaver has looked good delivering the ball and running when the play breaks down like we saw the last play. But I'd like to see him start pounding the rock a little bit more, start to wear down that line a little bit, and then take a shot downfield.
Taylor again in the backfield, along with Holden Baldwin, kind of playing that H-back position. Fullback, tight end. Been doing a good job kind of opening up some of those holes for the running backs.
Modesto trying to implement a hard count there, try to get Eagles up offside.
Weaver again stepping up in the pocket. And again, he's going to pick up positive gain. Pickup of 5, 6 on that carry. Going to bring up another 3rd and manageable situation for MJC.
3rd and mid-range, offensive coordinator Jim Stevens will be licking his chops the entire time because you're going to see these big chunk plays, at least on broken down pass coverage or little sweeps, options outside. You're going to see that all game long, and the Pirates are definitely capable. They have the talent to convert these all night long.
4 receivers, for Luke Weaver. He's looking to his right, now to his left. And he's got Ramos in the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates!
Huge touchdown to Ramos there. Great pass by Weaver. You saw him look down his second option. Finally went to his third, and Ramos had the post route one-on-one coverage. Here's another look. He sees his first one outside. Didn't see it second. Third one. One-on-one, 5-yard separation. That's a quick 6 to pay dirt, my friend.
38-yard touchdown pass from Weaver to Ramos. Extra point on the way. It's Nico Mendoza out to kick, and now the Pirates are going to go for 2. So they have, I believe that is
nobody in the backfield.
Cruz Marina's quarterback.
Now a timeout by Laney.
And Laney is a little confused on that one. Not sure how to handle that audible. They're going to want to talk this one over, and we'll see what the Pirates do, whether or not they go for 2.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
The Pirates come back with the extra point attempt. We are back to action, and David Gallegos puts that one through the uprights. So the Pirates cash in on the 38-yard touchdown pass from Weaver to Ramos with the extra point, and they lead Laney 13-7 on NorCal Sports TV. Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV along with Alex Tasker. I'm Mario Ramos. Pirates with a 38-yard touchdown connection from Weaver to Ramos for 6. Extra point from Gallegos makes it a 13-7 game as Nathan Valdez gets this one out to Laney. It's a short kick that's bouncing around. Ball was loose there for a second. It looks like the Eagles are going to come up with it just across the 20-yard line.
Oh, nerve-wracking. A little bit of a breeze coming in. Looks like north to south. That one kind of caught the ball up. Able to fall on it. Laney all sorts of discombobulated right there. The other thing to mention, too, we mentioned that was the second turnover in the last 2 drives for Laney. Modesto needed a chance to finally take advantage, and they did. Now they have the 6-point lead with 8:05 left in the second quarter.
Here's DeMontre Thomas out for another drive here with Laney. He's got Sir Charles Mitchell in the backfield with him. And he gives that one, that was Chase Sims with the carry. And Sims picks up minimal gain, bring up 2nd and 8.
Sims just going to take it right up the middle, dive forward, gain a couple yards, get the offense moving a little bit. The biggest thing, if you're Laney, you want a first down right here. Calm those nerves after the 2 turnovers. Get out of your territory. High percentage plays. Start to run the clock a little bit. They do get the ball to start the second half.
Here's Thomas. Give in the backfield, and the Pirates snuff that one out. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. And that'll take it back to the original line of scrimmage and bring up 3rd down and 10.
And the linebacker core has looked great this evening. Look at it, and just great penetration from the defensive line, too. Looks like number 11, Max Rascone, got in there to break up the play quickly. The St. Mary's had a Stockton product. Second year on the squad, too. 6 foot, 225.
Just under 7 minutes left to play in the opening half. Pirates gave up the touchdown after the turnover to start the game. Ever since that, it's been all MJC. As Thomas under pressure. Thomas is going to be brought down. Sack on the play. Pirates bring him down. It's Habib Olalay, the linebacker out of Lathrop, coming in with a big sack on third down.
And what a blitz. Third and convertible, and here he comes blindside, untouched. That's as easy as it's going to get, my friend. That's a big boy, too. 6'2", 205 coming in to hit you. Look out.
Especially unblocked. You really stand no chance on that one. It's going to bring out the punting team for the Eagles. Billy Gramajo back to kick. Looks like DeJesus near midfield, back to receive, low snap. Gramajo gets a kickoff, a wobble,
short.
Going towards the sideline. Bounces short of the 40-yard line, and so the Pirates will take over in Laney territory.
It's only about a 20-yard punt. So
We see some low snaps on special teams affecting these punters.
Modesto with very good field position with 5:49 left in this opening half.
Yeah, especially the way they run an offense, that's an eternity.
Oh, yes. Let's see what Weaver chooses to do here.
4 receivers, DeJesus in the slot in motion, gets it on the carry, trying to get it around the perimeter. Good defensive play there by Laney. That was Charles Alberti coming up from his DB position, come up and make the hit.
Cassius McGinty in on the tackle out of Albany, Oregon. Did a good job holding along the outside and wasn't allowing DeJesus to do much with the ball there.
And they do give him 1 yard, bring up 2nd and 9. Here's Weaver with 3 receivers trying to hard count, get Laney to jump. Now he'll look over and get the play call from Coach Stivers.
Second or third time they've tried the hard count here in the last couple of drives, and every time they've got the linemen leaning a little bit.
Here's Weaver looking for Ramos again. Back shoulder throws complete. First down. That connection's starting to work. Weaver to Ramos.
The Ramos fade there. Take another look at this pass. 1-step drop, timing route, turn, high percentage, catch percentage. Stand up, put it in the numbers. Great reception.
Using every bit of that 6'1", 200-pound frame to shield the defender. Nice play, results in a first down. Here's Weaver. Carry up the middle to Taylor. Trying to batter his way through that line. And the Eagles were up to the task on that one.
No gain, maybe 1 or 2 if he got forward, but now inside Eagles red zone. Dangerous right here if you're a Pirate. And the way the defense has played lately, a 2-score game could make all the difference.
In tight on this formation, a lot of tight ends. Weaver trying to make his way through traffic.
Ball's
he lost
out.
the ball. And good heads-up play by the lineman to come up with it.
Defending against the unforced error, Solomon Ursery was the one who fell on it. Turlock native, 6'6", 275, and all of that covering the ball to protect the drive.
Yeah, 3 tight ends in the formation. Pirates trying to fool the Eagles a little bit, get them out in the pass route. The Eagles weren't buying that one. Going to force up 3rd and 12. And another drive that again started with really good field position, and now the Pirates have a 3rd and long.
Empty set. Let's see where they throw it.
Weaver looking for Ramos. That one well short. And see if they bring out the kicking unit.
I think everybody in the building knew it was going to go to Ramos on this one, the way they've connected the last couple of drives. Out comes the kicking unit.
And so it's going to be Valdez out to kick. We've got to mention long snapper Hunter Williams, a freshman out of Enox. He is strictly listed as the long snapper, so he's coming out here to do that job. We got to give him his credit.
Hey, long snappers are people too, my friend.
And the kick from Valdez is up, and it is no good, off to the left. So the field goal attempt from Valdez won't go. 38-yard attempt is no good, and Laney will take over with 3:28 left to play in the first half.
had the
Pirate football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. We're back to Modesto Junior College, inside of Pirate football, as we have a flag on the field and a delay of game on Laney. As we were ready to go, they weren't quite ready to go, so they're going to back it up 5 yards for quarterback Trevor Anderson, who's back out there. So the revolving door at quarterback keeps revolving, for lack of a better term.
It keeps spinning.
There we go.
And we're seeing 2 drives from each quarterback so far in the first half. 2 for Thomas and now 2 for Anderson. Here's his first one back.
Blitz coming from the Pirates. Took his helmet off, and the ball is out. What a blitz. That was Cam Snow making his way into the backfield, I believe, with a big hit.
Cam Snow looking like JBL, Acolyte Protection Agency, clothesline. Took his helmet off, then the ball came out.
So that was Tremere Bullock actually came in and got the initial hit on Anderson.
Now, I think CCC AA rules say once the player loses their helmet,
Right.
the ball is dead.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
no chance at the fumble, but it is a loss of 5.
So go down as a sack for Bullock. And bring up 2nd and 25 for Laney. And Thomas is back in the game. So Anderson, one play, and he's going to come out. Lost his helmet. I believe he had to come out. And that one intended for the fullback, Dylan Ochoa. Couldn't corral that one in.
He took a shot to the head. It was a fairly stout shot, so definitely probably the good move to throw Thomas right back in there. Not much to do here, and so far Laney College here in the second quarter. A fumble, interception, 3 and out, and you're staring down another 3 and out here with 2:44 left. Modesto has to take advantage of these opportunities.
And again, aside of that 51-yard touchdown run, it's really been tough sledding for this Eagle offense.
Oh, yeah, let's go back. After that 50-yard touchdown run, punt and fumble.
So here's another carry up the middle.
Oh, fumble again.
The ball is out.
That was
It's in the end zone. Laney's going to come up with it, and that's going to be a safety.
I'd like to see what happened there. Was it contact that forced it or just a bad quarterback-halfback exchange? No, definitely contact.
Chase Sims had the carry. He fumbled into the end zone. Laney able to recover.
Looked like Faison Allen, who helped force that fumble. Want to give his credit there. Safety makes it 15-7, and we're going to think good field position coming up for Modesto. 2:37 to work with.
Pirates should get very good field position, as it's going to be a free kick from the 20-yard line. And Pirates going to have 2:37 left to work in the opening half to try to extend this lead and make it a 2-possession ball game.
Man, the Laney defense has shown up in force to start this season. Eddie Abassi's got to might have the easiest film session of any collegiate program in the nation tomorrow or Tuesday. It might just be, all right, great job, no notes, see you on the field.
Yeah, that missed tackling from that first drive, whatever he told them after that, the message came across.
Oh, yeah.
These boys are hitting out there.
Couple of sprints for the missed tackles and no notes.
And we're good. Here's DeJesus. Gets it across the 20. Some flags fly in.
Oh, extracurriculars.
Yeah, we have a little extra from Jacoby Harris.
Jacoby Harris with Aiden Taylor going after each other. I think this might be offsetting. Might get some warnings from both sides. Yeah, that might be where the flags are coming in. Those two were definitely getting after it. And we'll wait for the officials to make the call.
There's referee Mike Merritt.
Legal use of hands.
So that good field position we thought the Pirates were going to get has been negated with the penalty. We'll back them up to the 15-yard line. Pirates still have 2:32, 2 timeouts left in the second half. In the first half. Both teams with 2 timeouts.
85 yards to pay dirt, 2:32, and I believe they have all 3 of their timeouts to work with as well. They've started to air it out more. We'll see if they choose it. There's the hard count again. We'll see if they choose to air it out, get it down the sideline, look for Ramos.
As Weaver gives it to Taylor. Taylor pick up about 3 yards on first down. And Nigalevo in on another tackle.
We saw the 2-yard dive set up some longer plays. We'll see if they choose to go to the air. They do.
4 receivers in this formation. Pass out to Baldwin. And he's still on his feet, able to get across the chains. Actually, they're going to rule him out of bounds just short of the first down marker. So the clock will stop with 1:57, and it's going to bring up 3rd and inches.
I'm going to take another look here. And no, he stayed on his feet.
Yeah, used the body of the defender, Kai West, to stay off the grass. And they are going to give him a first down. So by the time they finished spotting it, they said, that's good enough for a first down. The Pirates will have it at the 25, kick it out to Ramos. Down in the flat, takes the initial hit. Now makes his way out of bounds just across the 30. So pickup of 6 on first down.
Ramos having himself a heck of a game so far. Not afraid to take a hit either. Watch this one here. Good ball, put it right in his hands. Drops a shoulder 1. Stepped out of bounds before taking second contact. The yards after contact stat, definitely one of my favorites, and I think Ramos will be adding to that this season.
Here's Weaver, play action. Looking for DeJesus, corner route. He's got him, cut the catch, complete inside the 40. Couldn't keep his footing. He's down at the 36, but he got behind the defense.
Wow. Dial up a shot under 2 minutes. Clock stops as they move the chains, but take another look. Great play action. The line, no penetration. Plenty of time to throw, and a dot. Stop him at the 35.
So clock will start moving now. We approach 1 minute in the first half. Pirates on the move. 5th play of the drive. Here's Weaver. He's going to tuck it and run. A lot of space up the middle. He'll slide and take a hit. Just across the first down marker or right at it. We'll see where they spot this one.
Jacoby Harris.
Still ticking.
Jacoby Harris on the stop if you want to credit that slide. No ill will. He just kind of jumped over him a little bit. Man, a little bit of roughness. Clock's still running. No timeout yet from Stivers.
Is a yard short. 2nd and 1. There's Weaver.
Plenty of room.
DeJesus on the crossing route. Nice move. Hit the juke stick a couple of times. And brought down about the 15-yard line. Clock will stop with 31 seconds. Pirates still have 2 timeouts in the bag.
Clock just started running. We had officials.
And we have a Laney Eagle down on the ground. It's Tayson Young, defensive back, taking a seat. And that might be some of that heat coming into play right there.
A little bit of cramping.
So 24 seconds. We'll take a break in the action and be back. Pirates on the move. You're watching MJC Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Drive that started with 2 minutes and 37 seconds at the 15-yard line now has the Pirates at the opposite 15-yard line with 24 seconds. Looking to cash in before halftime. Late substitution. You got Jalen Jackson running out on the field. Split out wide to the right. 3 receivers for Luke Weaver on first down. Now gets his running back in motion. Looking to his left. Pass intended for Jonathan Taylor. That one's going to be incomplete. Justin Lynch on the coverage.
Try to get the quick fade route there to Taylor. Take another look here. Couldn't get his hand on a nice little battle for it. Weaver, he turned around, looked at the play clock. So had only about 3 seconds left, so he had to start the play quick. Aiden Taylor stepping back in.
According to the scoreboard, the Pirates were charged with the timeout. I'm not sure if that's official. Again, the scoreboard has them with 1 timeout remaining. 21 seconds, second down and 10. Here's Weaver. Taylor to his left, looks to his left, now tries to roll to his right, and he is hit hard and brought down near the line of scrimmage. And Modesto is going to take their timeout.
Now they did use one in the first quarter, so I do believe they are at 1. I believe that is now none. Now that they've used this last one, 2 for Laney left.
16 seconds, third down and 10. How aggressive are you going to be in this situation without any timeout?
I'm taking a shot here.
Got to be into the end zone.
You got to be end zone. I'm going for Ramos. I'm putting him in there. I think everybody in the building knows Ramos is going to be the target here. He's the taller. DeJesus maybe on like a little crossing route, maybe a post. You got 2 good options there, and then if the protection breaks down, I'm letting Weaver take off. You don't need to get it all right here. If he can get 11, the clock will stop quickly, and then you can potentially spike it. You got to go quick there. You got to make the decision. You can't sit there and dawdle in the backfield.
You see the Pirates huddled up in their instruction from Coach Stivers. 8th year at the helm here at MJC. We want to thank MJC, and we also want to thank American Asphalt for allowing us to bring you the coverage. American Asphalt paved the planet. American Asphalt. Pirate football here on NorCal Sports TV. Alex Tasker along with Mario Ramos. 16 seconds, third down and 10. Pirates trying to get something before halftime. They go to Taylor. Back shoulder throws, no good. Flag comes in. And Pirates might get another crack at this.
It might be unnecessary roughness there. Just at the end of the play, helmet came off, and that's the second lid we've seen go down in that end zone.
Right, I was going to say something about that end zone over there.
So far, here's another look. Goes up and just a little aggressive there from Justin Lynch. He's played hard. He and Jacoby Harris, the 2 defensive backs, are going to get him on pass interference. He was all over him. He was in his pocket practically. So that's going to be a spot foul. That's going to put him inside the 5. And 12 seconds left. I think I still run the pass play here. A little quick curl. Maybe the option to Taylor. See if Weaver takes it. 3-yard line.
Just going to bring up first and goal from the 3. 4 receivers with Taylor in the backfield for Luke Weaver. Oh, snap. This one bounces behind him, and he's going to cover that one up.
And that's going to be the half.
That's going to take us to halftime. So a poor snap is going to cost the Pirates points as they're going to try to hustle up, but they won't be able to get out there in time to make something of this. And we are going to head to halftime with the Pirates leading Laney 15-7 as we take a look at the replay.
And that's a missed opportunity there, but that you got to have the center quarterback exchange. Granted, it's the first game of the season, but you got to take advantage of that.
So a 1-yard touchdown run from Taylor and a 38-yard touchdown pass from Weaver to Ramos has MJC ahead of Laney College 15-7 at the half. We'll be back with the second half of Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Pirate Football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics. American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Pirate Football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
McHenry Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto. You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just heard that.
Angeles.
What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
I had high school last night.
So did I. We were out in Sonora.
It's all right. It's halftime at Pirate Football. Is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Halftime at Modesto Junior College. The Pirates lead the Laney College Eagles 15-7. Mario Ramos along with Alex Tasker. The Pirates getting it done on the offensive end. Freshman quarterback Luke Weaver. Might be a freshman, but he looks like he's been doing this for a while. 176 yards passing, 11 of 15. Adding 43 yards on this ground. Kid could play, man.
Mario had big shoes to fill. You know, he's filling in after a great season last year from Gino Campiotti. It was All-American first team in the junior college ranks. He left the program, and like you said, big shoes to fill, big freshman shoes to fill. And so far he's looked game in this opening season against a very tough opponent in Laney. I think the defense is the big one to talk about. You look at the stats right there, only 60 rush yards, 28 pass yards to hold Laney under 100 yards. Granted, the heat, it's been, you know, it's not your average fall game, but only 7 first downs, forcing 2 turnovers. Modesto, for the Pirates, you got to take advantage of those turnovers. They only have the 7 points off of them. They had a chance to score. They were on the 3-yard line at the end of the first half there. Unfortunately, an unforced error cost them that opportunity. But so far, you know, you talked about Luke Weaver looks good out there. Talk about Landon Ramos, 74 yards, the 1 touchdown, that long 38-yard post. And how about Jacob DeJesus as well, 87 yards on 4 receptions. His longest 34. They're not afraid to stretch the field.
No, not at all. The offense has been getting going, but like you mentioned, the defense has set the tone. Not necessarily from the get-go, because you talk about those 60 rushing yards. 51 of those came on the second play from scrimmage for Laney. The 51-yard touchdown run by Harris had them on the board. And ever since then, this Pirate defense has really solved every mystery the Laney College offense has thrown at them.
Yeah, and looking at the stats right now, 2 forced fumbles, one from Garen Ganilla, the other from Junior Savallo. But I'm looking at it here, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack by Habib Olaye. It's just been stifling. There's no time for Laney to do anything with the ball so far. But again, they don't play 30 minutes. They play full 60. And I have a good feeling that, you know, nationally recognized coach John Beam is going to have his team looking a little bit different in the second half. So will Modesto be game to the changes that Beam throws Laney's way? Only time will tell.
Coach Beam with 48 years of coaching experience, 11 here at Laney College. I'm sure he's been down by 8 at the half before, so he knows what to do in this situation.
He might have been down 8.5 in episode 1 of Lance Chance U in season 5. Again, I haven't seen it yet.
I was going to say you would have known because you hadn't seen
no
it yet.
spoilers, guys. No spoilers yet. But no, I mean, nationally recognized program. They've had plenty of alumni come out of this program into the NFL. Not to mention C.J. Anderson, the former Raider and Bronco, Pro Bowl tackle for the Steelers, Marvell Smith. Plenty of talent, and the coaching staff is bar none some of the best in the junior college ranks, especially in the state of California, if not nationally.
There you see some of the special teamers getting themselves ready to go. We have a few minutes left before we get to halftime, so we'll take a quick break and get back to the second half of Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
The way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, it's Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt. Along with Alex Tasker, I am Mario Ramos. 15-7 at the half between the Pirates and the Eagles. The home team ahead by 8. Elsewhere around the state, CCCAA football getting underway. Today you have American River with a 2-point victory over Sac City earlier in the day. Merced with an opening victory over Redwoods, 27-19. San Mateo got the best of Sierra, 45-28. San Mateo figures to be one of the top teams in the state as they were last year. You have COS, Sequoias, beating Butte, 39-33. San Francisco, City College of San Francisco with an opening victory, 31-20 over Santa Rosa, defending state champions, getting back on the winning track. Chabot and Siskiyou's currently playing on NorCal Sports TV. can follow all the action on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Also check us out on social media at NorCalSportsTV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And Mario Ramos along with Alex Tasker. Team's getting ready to start the second half. We got a couple minutes before we get the second half kickoff on the way. The Eagles will get the ball first. And they should be rearing and ready to go. An offense that's kind of been struggling to put things together. See what they come out with out of the break.
Yeah, just looking at the conferences and the standings so far, I think it's going to be another, Modesto tied with Fresno City last year for first place in that National Valley division. I think it's going to be another tough year. Fresno City, again, they won today. They got the opening day win. It's going to be a tough division to win for Modesto, but so far the offense looks like they can handle it. As far as Laney, Chabot, San Francisco looks like they're going to be hard to beat as well, too. So we're about ready for kickoff, my friend. Let's get the second half underway.
You mentioned that Valley Conference that the Pirates are a member of. One change to that, West Hills no longer in the conference. Contra Costa moving up a division and replacing West Hills. So that'll be a matchup that the Pirates will have to head over to Contra Costa October 22nd. But right now they're solely focused on the second half against Laney College, and they'll kick the ball off first. It'll be Valdez to kick it off as the PA announcer just announced it. It's 96 degrees. And got a little Bronx cheer from the crowd.
It's different than a Bronx hello. Take it from experience from me. About 80% of the field covered in shade. Breeze starting to pick up as well, so it's very comfortable out there in the shade, and we'll see if that affects the play.
Here's Devin Franklin with the kickoff. He's got some space along the left side. Good return for Franklin. Get things going in the second half for the Eagles near midfield. Strong return. About a 47-yard return for Franklin to get things going in the second half.
Big return, puts him at the 47, like you said. And a good block along the outside, really sprung him right there. Great block by number 4, Kai West. Really sprung him that extra 10, 15 yards.
And an offense that we mentioned, sputtering a little bit. Nothing like good field position to get you going.
Oh, absolutely, especially on the opening kickoff of a half. It'll fire you up. Who are they going to send out? We've seen two quarterbacks. They're going to send out DeMontre Thomas. Start the second.
Started the game. He's starting the second half. We have seen Trevor Anderson come in there, play a few series. Here's Thomas looking to pass on his first play. Steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to run, trying to pick up a block on the perimeter.
Oh,
he's got a big gain. Looking for another block. He's brought down inside the 30.
Great run on a broken down pass coverage. Going to take him down to the 28-yard line. Huge first down. And the momentum solidly with Laney to start this first half. Good blocking by the offensive linemen there, the big uglies as they like to call them in my neck of the woods.
36-yard run there by Thomas on the keeper. He was looking to pass initially, instead he tucked it. And now he's got the Eagles at the 28-yard line in Pirate territory. 1st and 10. 3 receivers at the top. Lone receiver at the bottom is going to get it. That's Devin Franklin. And he's tackled out of bounds at the 20. He had Faison Allen and Cam Snow in on the tackle.
And Cam Snow was faking the blitz there right before the play. You might see the tail end of it here. He ended up dropping back up into pass coverage. And just a good pass play over to Devin Franklin. Only place he could receive it. Sets up a nice second down and 8. Or excuse me, 2nd and 2. After a gain of 8.
We're seeing a couple pass plays to start off the second half for DeMontre Thomas and the Eagles. He did tuck one and run. But Coach Beam looking to be aggressive offensively and maybe light a spark underneath this offense, get them going. They have 2nd and 2, 4 receivers, single back formation, and we got to delay a game.
Oh, man, you hate to see that. It looks like DeMontre Thomas saying, hold on, they didn't reset the play clock.
And Coach Beam is out on the field, too, talking with one of the officials.
He's incensed.
And there appears to be some kind of miscommunication between Laney and some of the officials. As you mentioned, Laney felt that should have been a reset of the play clock. And Coach Beam, you see him at the top of your screen there, he was near the numbers out there on the field.
They will communicate. Let's wait and see what the officials choose to do here. They're going to wave off the flag, so it'll say 2nd and 2.
So official Mike Merritt conversing there with the back judge, Joe Freeman. Now they're on the same page. They are going to pick up that flag. You see Coach Beam looks a lot happier after that one.
It's like dodging a bullet.
2nd and 2, put it in the gut of Jacob Harris. Harris with the first down gain. Pickup of 9 as the Eagles right at the 10-yard line. It should be 1st and goal for Laney.
Looks like they got him down. Yep, 1st and goal, and they're going to try to go quick. Don't let the defense get set. Here's the handoff.
And Harris again, he's hit in the backfield. Good play by the Pirates. I believe that might have been
Josh Valdez on the tackle. Here's another look. They try to go quick.
Play by Valdez coming in off his defensive end position.
Chinazo Obobi, the freshman lineman, got blown up there, and that's what disrupted the play. 2nd and goal still. Now they decide to slow it down just a little bit, staying in that shotgun formation we've seen most of the day.
And 4 receivers now. Harris moving from left to right. Thomas looking to his left, puts it up, back corner of the end zone. That one's too high, intended for Reagan Wilson. That'll bring up 3rd down.
I saw what was coming, but again, just a blow up on the right by the tackles, just a little too far. He led Wilson a little too far. 3rd and go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just going to say we've seen this defensive line really impact the quarterback, kind of force him to run. That pocket's been collapsing pretty consistently.
Yeah, and one of the things we mentioned too is the youth movement that we've kind of seen at Laney. We got new guard, new tackle as well, young kids, coming out playing some JUCO ball, and a lot of returning guys on defense for Modesto.
4 receivers in tight on this formation. Crossing pattern again intended for Reagan Wilson. Couldn't one-hand that one. Pass a little behind him. It's going to be incomplete on 3rd down, and here comes the field goal unit.
You got to keep points on the board here, especially on the opening drive. Get back within 1 possession. Just behind him, I think if he hits him in the numbers there, that could be 6.
So Manzo to kick. It's going to be Christian Moncayo, the long snapper for Laney. Thomas will hold.
Right down the middle, not lined up on any hash marks. Got to just get it up in the air.
Snap from Thomas is down. Manzo's kick splits the uprights, and that is 3 points for Laney, and they cut it to a 5-point game with just over 12 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. It's Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV. Pirate football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Laney starts the 2nd half with a field goal, cuts it to a 5-point game. Set to get the ball back to Modesto. It's Cruz Marinas and Jacob DeJesus back to receive. DeJesus get this one in the end zone, take a knee for the touchback.
Big kick there from Manzo. A little bit of momentum now for Laney. If you're Modesto, you want to stifle that right now. Go out, couple 1st downs, get it near midfield, force their defense to make a play, and take some time off the clock. Leading by 5. Entertaining game to start week 1.
Definitely. A lot of talent within these 2 programs. Programs that have definitely been on the uptick. Major players within Northern California junior college football.
Bowl winners last year.
Yep. They always start off the year against each other. We got this battle, kind of let you know where you're at right out of the gate. Here's Weaver. DeJesus on the slant. DeJesus got a first down and a little bit more. Good play on first down for the Pirates.
Nice little second option pass there. We'll take another look as DeJesus has a chunk of turf in his helmet. Look here, fakes the option, looked immediately outside, and then tucked it inside. Ramos was the first choice. The quick slant to DeJesus. And a nice little gain of 13.
Pirates again now getting the play call from Coach Stivers.
DeJesus making his way off.
Yeah, he's having trouble with that patch of grass like you mentioned. Alonzo Jackson's going to come in, take his spot in the slot. And the officials not letting the Pirates snap it yet. Now we're good to go.
Jackson, the freshman out of Tracy from Kimball High.
Weaver's going to keep this one. He tried to drop it off to Baldwin, left it just a little bit short.
That's the second time Baldwin's been the intended receiver on a pass that has either just gone out of the reach of his hands or just short.
And a defender waiting for him to catch that one. Might not have been much of a gain on that one. It's going to bring up second down and 10. As DeJesus now come back out on the field.
Play coming in, and we talked in the pregame that Rusty Stivers wants to run his NASCAR-style football, fast, efficient, violent. Not seen that so far to start the half.
Weaver puts in the belly of Taylor. Taylor's got a little gap. Able to pick up a nice gain on third down.
I believe it was second down there.
Second down, now it'll bring up third down.
And there's the violent football you wanted to see. A little contact, hard run, keeps the knees high, legs moving. Third and very convertible.
Fourth play of the drive. Pirates looking to pick up their second first down. You get the running back in motion out of the backfield. Weaver looking for DeJesus, and he's got him open. Nice route, able to shake the defender. Catch complete. And at the 40-yard line, about the 41-yard line where they're going to mark it. And that's another Pirate first down.
Great pass setup, great blocking up front, plenty of time to deliver. Beautifully placed ball. Had to come back a little bit to it, but plenty of separation from his defenders, and big first down play and into Eagle territory.
Now a few tight ends in this formation, 3 of them for the Pirates, as they give it off the jet sweep to Alonzo Jackson, trying to turn the corner, and he gets a positive gain. Pickup of about 6-7 yards for Alonzo Jackson.
That's a great gain on a jet sweep there. You take another look. I thought it was going to go up the middle. We've seen that all afternoon, and Jackson finally taking it, drops the shoulder, gained an extra yard or so before getting pushed out of bounds. Good gain.
Jackson again in motion. This time they fake it to him and give it to Taylor. Taylor off tackle, try to leap a defender, and able to fall forward for the first down.
And it looked like they faked the jet sweep that was going to go left to right this time. Plenty of room along the right hash mark, but this time they ended up giving to Taylor. Runs into his own guy, kind of hindered his forward progress, but enough to fall forward for the first down. And here's the dangerous territory where they know they can take a shot. Looks like a heavy set out there, so they might run the ball again.
The Eagles trying to make a substitution here. You got a guy running in and off the field, and they're going to be allowed to substitute as the Pirates substituted first. No need to rush as Weaver's going to hand it off. Big back in the backfield, Julian Lopez, and he was stuffed.
What happens when the irresistible force meets the unmovable object? We had an answer right there. Sean Chatterjee, the lineman out of Dublin. Watch this hit.
It's a good form tackle there too, young man.
Looks like it was Josiah Niguelvo. I know I pronounced that terribly, out of Alameda. He was in on the tackle as well.
Niguelvo's been all over the place in that middle linebacker spot. There he is, the lone linebacker in this formation. And a dime package as the Pirates got 5 receivers. A lot of contact out on the perimeter and no call. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor wondering how a flag didn't come out.
Looked like they were within 5 yards. They're allowed to hand battle. Another timing route here, just one step back from Weaver. Looks within 5, just good defense.
Marion McCoy in on the coverage. Sophomore DB out of Menlo Atherton.
It's another passing down for the Pirates.
A lot of contact there. You can see at the top of your screen. No pass interference, maybe a hold. Nonetheless, it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Should be a passing situation here for the Pirates if they come out with 4 receivers.
Won't be surprised if they pull off a halfback draw. Nope, here they go. Timing route, pump fake. Look out.
Weaver eludes the pressure for a moment, but now is brought down in the backfield for a sack. It's going to be Noah Iosefa who's going to get credited with the sack.
Only a loss of 1, but the protection broke down. Weaver was going through his progression, but he just couldn't find an open man, and looks like they're going to choose to bring on the field goal unit here. We look at it again. The first option wasn't there. Second option, pump fake. Decides to take off, but is dragged down. Took a big shot on the way down.
It's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt out here for Nathan Valdez, kicker out of Ripon, California. Snap is down, kick is up, looks good, and it is good. So Nathan Valdez from 45 yards out made that one look easy. It's the 3 points back that the Laney Eagles had to start the half. And so he'd keep it an 8-point game as the Pirates bump it up 18-10.
From way downtown, take a look at that one. Had the distance and the accuracy into the wind. Slight little breeze. And like you said, the answer keeps that 8-point lead. Plays, 4.5 minutes.
10-play, 4.5-minute drive for the Pirates results in 45-yard field goal from Nathan Valdez. 3 points makes it an 8-point game as Valdez set to get this one back over to Laney. Short kickoff. This one fielded at the 15. And that was Mikhail Fuller, who was brought down around the 25-yard line as we have a flag post-play. Some post-play activities resulting in a penalty. We'll see which way that's going to go.
And it looks like the officials just want to take control of this game. No extracurriculars. It's been hot. It's been tightly contested. You mentioned these teams play each other every year. Just want to maintain control of this. Nothing crazy.
We'll get the call from official Mike Merritt.
4.5 minutes taken off of the clock. But once again, it looks going to be, personal foul against the Eagles, so it'll back them up. We'll see where they spot them. But the Pirates, again, they got within the 30-yard line, and that's about the second or third time that a drive has stalled out in this little dead zone that they've established for themselves tonight. Granted, they have a good kicking product. They have a good specialist team, but you got to want to, I think if you're Stivers, you want to be able to punch those into the end zone.
For sure. Here's Thomas giving the carry up the middle and bouncing it out is Jacob Harris. Jacob Harris trying to get the sideline. Rathjen brings them down right around the 40-yard line. That's a big carry for Jacob Harris.
A patient run, too. Waited. Didn't really fight contact, wait for the hole to develop, and once he punched it outside, had one man to beat. Good chase down there by Rathjen.
Looked like he popped out of that pile at full speed.
Quick acceleration.
Big time carry. 28 yards on that carry from Jacob Harris. Get some of that penalty yardage back.
Absolutely. And then some. Past the original point of return. Sets him up with good field position.
41 is where Thomas will take this snap. Again, gives it to Harris. Little sidestep, still on his feet. Now brought down at the 40, so he'll lose a yard.
Still a net positive on the drive. You can't rattle off the 40-yarder and then expect to go another 40 the next play. It's not Madden.
Still got the 20-yard average. Not bad.
Not bad. Substitutions coming on for both teams.
Looks like Chase Sims is going to be in the backfield. He's going to replace Harris. Probably needs a breather.
And the breeze fully kicked on. It's very comfortable out there. You know, when it's more comfortable for the players, I think cooler heads will prevail, so to speak. Time running down on the play clock. See if they can get this off.
And he does with 2 seconds. The snap goes right into the hands of Chase Sims. But obviously the snap was intended for Thomas, but bounced back into Chase Sims' hands. And he ran it forward back to the line of scrimmage.
Better to be lucky than good, I suppose. Sims will... do you count it as a reception or a
right.
fumble recovery, whichever stat he wants to pad, but able to get it back to the line of scrimmage and prevents potentially disastrous play from developing for Laney.
So 3rd and long. We'll see what Coach Eddie Abbasi dials up on this one. He's showing pressure. The linebackers crowding the line of scrimmage. Now they look to back out. As they get some pressure off the edge, pass complete to Jacob Harris. Looked like he tried to hit the hot route. As Olalei was again forcing the issue, made Thomas get rid of that one quick.
I think he wanted to just hit him at full speed, get him moving, but I think the defense was in just too quick to develop, and he rushed the throw a little bit.
So the punting unit's going to come out for Laney. Billy Gramajo to kick. Youngster out of Redwood High School in Larkspur. Kick it over to Jacob De Jesus.
We've seen what he can do returning the ball.
Man out of Manteca, the former Buffalo.
Not too many guys out of Larkspur. You ever been? Beautiful.
No,
big punt. Oh.
De Jesus can't catch it cleanly. Now he's got it around the 20 and just past the 20. He'll be dragged out of bounds. Good special teams play by Laney.
Bobbled, and there was too many Eagles in and around the area.
Khalil Walls out of Tracy, the Bulldog, made the tackle. And the 21-yard line's where Luke Weaver will start this drive. 4:47 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 9th drive of the game for the Pirates.
Quick quarter so far. Only the 4th drive. 2nd for Modesto. Weaver keeper.
Weaver pushes ahead. Pickup of 3 on 1st down.
Take another look. Looked like it was a design QB run. Waited for a gap to develop, but I can't quite make out who that was. I believe it was Dijon Davenport got blown up on the outside, or Tyler McMahon, and that disrupted the play. Now taking their time, 15 on the play clock.
Now Weaver surveying the defense. A lot of Eagles around the line of scrimmage. Weaver's going to look for De Jesus. Back shoulder throw. And he couldn't handle that one. Taps his helmet in frustration. Felt like he should have had it.
Oh, yeah, he wanted that one back. It bobbled off his hands, but nice away from the defender. Good spot.
There's Justin Lynch on the coverage, and Justin Lynch is taking a seat. And again, we mentioned the high temperatures. We're at 97 still. We're not triple digits, but still pretty hot out here.
Oh, yeah.
And Lynch is going to need a minute and get some fluids on the sideline before he gets back into this ball game.
Still 3rd and semi-long passing opportunity here for the Pirates.
Weaver looking over the middle. That pass was tipped and deflected. Falls incomplete. Never got past the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play.
Jay Henry.
Yep, Jay Henry, freshman defensive lineman.
Out of Oviedo, Florida. He is a long way from home, but take a look at the pressure right here. Right up the middle. Got his big paw up there, blocked it. Nice pass breakup. And now after they trade field goals, they'll trade punts.
Valdez will be out to punt. Kicking specialist, kicker and punter. Handling all the kicking duties out here for the Pirates.
A 3 and out, too. Eagles a little bit more fired up. Oh, beautiful punt.
Valdez over to Jacoby Harris. Harris near the sideline is going to let that one go out of bounds. 36-yard line is where they will spot that one. And that is where Laney will have it. We're watching Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Along with Alex Tasker, I'm Mario Ramos. You're watching Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV. 1st and 10 for Laney. As Thomas comes back out here, looks to set up a wide receiver screen. They get that out to Reagan Wilson on the perimeter. Good defense by the Pirates. Maolona Pule coming in on the tackle. Sophomore defensive lineman out of North Carolina in on the play.
Nice pronunciation on Manawao Pule. My father, who went to high school in Hawaii, is very proud of that one. Good job. Hey, quick note on the quarterback situation for Laney. We've seen DeMontre Thomas all of the third quarter so far. They also had Trevor Anderson playing a little bit in the first half, if you were with us. He took a big shot to the head, off almost a clothesline, took his helmet off, and we haven't seen him since. So something to note for the rest of the game going forward.
Another quick pass on the perimeter. LJ Blackman is brought down. Good defensive play. That's number 14, Maurice Salisbury. Seen him make some good plays out there in his defensive back position.
Salisbury, look at the play he makes here. Reach around his head, bring him down.
Fights off the block, still makes the tackle. Hand out helmet stickers. That's a helmet sticker right there, man.
Skull and crossbones for the Pirates.
There you go.
Eagles, a little wing maybe. Be odd if they used a Buckeye.
Big 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Pirates showing blitz, and here they come. Quick pass in and out of the hands of Reagan Wilson.
Reagan, you got to have that one. You're gonna see that one in your dreams. That's right in his hands. That's 1st down and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
Instead, now you're punting 3 and out.
Yeah, it would have been an easy 1st down there for Reagan Wilson. Easy for me to say. You got Max Rascone staring in your face right there after you caught it.
Well, that's the slot receiver position in a nutshell, though. Quick out, quick in, slant, ball's in on a hurry, and you expect contact almost immediately.
Now you're going to see those linebackers. As Laney will come out to punt, and they're going to have to take a timeout.
I think they had too many men on the field.
They're shuffling guys in and out.
Yeah, I think it had 12 guys in the huddle there, and then one ran off. And as the official was counting, he noticed there was 12, and he threw the flag. So backs him up just about 5. No, real harm, just extra yardage here on the punt.
So we'll make it 4th and 9. As you mentioned, they are going to kick it away regardless. And another low snap. Gramajo able to get this one away. DeJesus calls for a fair catch, and he'll have it just in front of the 20-yard line.
Takes it at the 21 with 2:21 left in the 3rd.
So we've seen the Pirates kind of stall a little bit. They had that good opening start to their second half. End up settling for 3. Now with 3 and out.
Looks a little bit like how the first quarter started out for us earlier in the afternoon. There was 2 quick scoring drives and then defensive struggle.
Here's Jackson again on the jet sweep. Nearly lost his footing. Able to spin forward for some positive yards. And give him 5 on that carry.
After he almost stopped, watch here, his momentum completely stops, and my knees hurt, and Winkles are watching that one. Ends up taking a nice shot for his troubles, but solid gain of 5, sets up a 2nd and mid.
Down in 5, 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends in this formation. Here's play action. Weaver looking deep downfield, but he had some pressure in the backfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Space on the left side, and he's got a 1st down.
Great 2nd, 3rd read from Weaver. He wanted the home run ball. Good play action. Defense got in a hurry. Good step 1, thought about it and said, I got the entire left side, kicks it outside the numbers, Doesn't initiate any contact there with 21. Josiah, you said it so good last time.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to test him on it.
Josiah Nigolevo.
I took his roster from him. He had to go off the top of his head. Good job. You passed the test.
Yeah, I needed some help on that one.
It was the alley-oop that didn't go.
We got the bucket. I came down with it, put it back in.
It counts.
Here we go. First down for Weaver. Again, some jet sweep action, but they pounded up the middle to Taylor. And Taylor, pickup of 3 on first down.
3 yards, just under a minute to play. Maybe we'll get one more play off. And you see the inside handoff right here. Motion man was Nolan Raw, the freshman. Good to see him get some playing time a little bit. We'll get one more play off before we head into the fourth.
DeJesus back out there. Jalen Jackson making his way out as well. They're the receivers at the top of your screen. Landon Ramos at the bottom of your screen. Here's the quick pass out on the flat to Kamoni Stanley. He's got a lot of space and the first down, but it might be coming back.
And I think they're going to get him on a hold here.
Yeah. You see the block on the perimeter by Jackson.
And I think that's where we're going to see the hold. Look at the top of your screen. Had him hooked. Yeah, it looks like he had number 23 there. Tayshawn Young had him hooked. And here's the call from the official.
Again, there you see it at the top of your screen, number 23 in white being held by number 1 in blue. So a spot foul. Going to back it up.
2nd and 13, it looks like there.
Yeah. 2nd and 13 at the 34-yard line for MJC.
The key to that hold was he had his hands on the outside of the shoulder pads, and he could control them. Had he had him locked inside, they wouldn't have called that.
Again, looking maybe for the same play. Now they go deep, trying to hit Jalen Jackson. Chance for him to atone for that penalty. Instead, didn't quite look like he was ready for it.
Yeah, jump ball. Ball got in there in a hurry, but that's going to end the quarter.
Here's the final play again. Weaver looking for Jalen Jackson off the right side. Pass goes incomplete. And that is the end of 3 quarters. The Pirates lead Laney 18-10. We'll be back with the 4th quarter of Pirate football on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
We are back at MJC Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt. American Asphalt, pave the planet with American Asphalt. Proud sponsor of Pirate Football.
15 minutes to glory here, Mario.
3rd and 13. Weaver looking for DeJesus. That one dangerous as number 7, Amarion McCoy, made a play on that one. Pass drops incomplete, and here comes the punting team.
That one was almost taken away.
Let's see, American Asphalt, paving the planet. Let's bring you Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV.
Yeah, it's crazy to think how far we've come in the last couple of years here on NorCal Sports TV. It used to be reading off ads, posted up outside of press boxes. Now we're in the booth. We've got graphics now. All thanks to your support. Couldn't do it without you.
The kick underway as Harris fields that one at the 24, trying to shake a tackle, and he can't. Good special teams play by Gage Roddy. Was not going to let go. Youngster out of Argonaut High School in Jackson with the special teams play.
Hanging on to the leg like a pit bull on a bone. Take another look here. Great tackle. Just stayed on it. Nope, not going anywhere. Teammates come in, get him down, and good starting position for the defense here for Modesto.
I beg your pardon, that was Trey Moreland. Got to give him credit, number 20. DB out of Manteca with the special teams tackle.
Well, let's try it again. Trey Moreland hanging on to the leg like a pit bull on a bone. Yada, yada, yada. Great starting defensive position for Modesto.
26-yard line where the Eagles will take over. Pirate defense trying to maintain this 8-point lead to get the ball back over to their offense as Thomas looking deep, trying to find his receiver, Devin Franklin, who thought he was impeded by Tyler Rathjen out there, but no penalty flag on the field.
And it looked like Franklin lost his footing a little bit. The pass was going a little bit further, and I think he's just kind of frustrated. He lost his footing on the grass, and that's what gave him that gap. Just looking at the stats here at the end of the third quarter, Laney with about 4 minutes more of possession, but both teams 3 of 8 on third down.
There's a carry with Harris up the middle. Going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1.
And right now, Laney needs literally anything to go their way. It's a nice tackle coming in off the edge.
Mark Benrosto, another linebacker out of Manteca.
You need something to go your way if you're the Eagles. You need a big first down, a big chunk play. Because right now the run game hasn't worked and you're missing on the pass plays. You're down by 8, 14 minutes left on the clock. Maybe 2-3 more possessions left in this game. Got to get something going other than just the field goal that they opened the half with.
Pirates showing pressure on third down. Here they come. Olale again off the edge. Passes tip and falls incomplete. And Habib Olale flying in off that edge from his outside linebacker position. Forced Thomas to get rid of that one quicker than he wanted to.
Great defensive possession here by Modesto. Nothing given. In fact, a loss of a yard. So great job by them.
I'm wondering if they're having trouble spotting number 17 out there. That's the second time he's come untouched off the edge and right into the face of Thomas.
Well, a young offensive line, especially on the left side for Laney. And they're just going to feast with that returning core of linebackers. That's definitely one of the strengths for Modesto.
Gramajo again to punt. Gets this one away to Jesus at the 35. Now cuts to his left, loses his footing, and falls around the 43-yard line.
So we've seen 5 punts in a row. We'll see if Modesto can do something with the ball here as we take another look.
The old turf monster caught him. Oh,
sniper. Used to call that one in baseball. Dirt clod. We are playing on natural grass. Maybe it is the revenge of the turf monster.
13:44, a chance for the Pirates to milk some clock, get some points, make this a 2-possession game, and really make this difficult for the Laney College Eagles.
They've started running the ball in recent possessions, too, a little bit stronger. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back on the ground.
Weaver looking out for Jalen Jackson. Jackson comes with the catch. A nice play by Amarion McCoy.
Only going to be a gain of 2, but that's not the direction you want to go. I know you're trying to create a little separation, but take another look. Weaver, a little bit high ball, had to come back to it. And he leaves his feet, and number 7, Amarion McCoy, just drives his feet backwards. Forward progress gives him the 2.
Amarion McCoy looks like another one of those Laney College DBs poised to make something happen. Like Nashawn Wright, playing for my Dallas Cowboys, former Laney College defensive back.
I'm learning so much about you here. We've covered the Sonora game last night. I just found out you're a Cowboys fan?
Yes, sir.
Don't
Don't tell everyone. Here's Taylor with the carry off the left side. Left guard. Nice pickup's going to set up a third and a long one for MJC.
Good run right there. I want to go back to the fact that you're a Cowboy fan. The football season starts in about a week. I'm a 49er fan. I don't know if we can work together. Hey. Dion, you hear that? I'll be in my trailer. No, great run there, and that's going to convert for first down.
Another 5-yard carry for Taylor as he not only picks up the first down, but tried to pick up the defender as well afterwards. Good sportsmanship. You can see the big bruising running back now starting to pay dividends as we get down the stretch of this ball game.
And they're going to start to run the clock down, limit the opportunities for Laney. Here is where these coaches are going to make their money and where Stivers has been so successful over his years. as head coach of the Pirate program.
Next game for your Modesto Junior College Pirates, Saturday, September 10th.
Weaver getting that call from Coach Stivers. And a bunch formation here for MJC. Weaver fakes it, now rolls to his right, shakes a defender, still eyes up, and now he's just going to go down and take the sack at the 50-yard line.
And that's a good play by Weaver. Instead of trying to force something downfield, the clock will run. It was first down. You can make up those yards. Only a 5-yard loss. He's waiting for something. A nice little spin move, created some separation too. Had a block.
A good job keeping his eyes upfield. Still looking to get rid of it. Just had too much pressure in his face.
Absolutely. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Breaking the action. We'll take a break with them. You're watching Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt on NorCal Sports TV.
All the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
11:38 left to play in this ball game. Pirates with an 8-point lead. They have it near midfield. 2nd and 14. Luke Weaver. Him and his teammates take a look at the sideline. They got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back in this formation. Plenty of time on the play clock. That's Coach Stivers relaying the signals into his quarterback. Weaver looking out to Jackson, some miscommunication, as Jackson wasn't out of his break by the time that ball was out.
Just too quick on the progression from Weaver. We'll look at it one more time here. Jackson, you want to hit him right as he cuts here.
They were not on the same page.
Just not on the same page.
We'll bring up 3rd and 14. The Pirates looking to pick up a little bit on that one, make it a 3rd and manageable. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd and long, obvious passing situation for Modesto. We have 5 defensive backs in for Laney.
Yeah, they're going to run that nickel package and prevent the deep ball.
Defensive coordinator Josh Ramos going to get the stop and keep this a 1-possession game for his Eagles. Here's Weaver under pressure, and he is brought down.
Got another lid down on the field. It looks like that's big number 44. Braxton, no, that's a tight end.
Elijah Lash in on the sack. Youngster from Las Lomas out of Walnut Creek. He's the first one in on that tackle. So good defensive.
McGinty to help. My apologies. Go ahead.
No, good defensive possession. I was going to say for Laney. It's going to force a punt for MJC.
That'll be the 6th straight possession we've seen end in a punt. And the clock is still running. And they might just take the delay game. No, they'll take a timeout. So one of those valuable 4th quarter timeouts going against Modesto.
The first timeout of the second half will be taken by MJC. With 10:39 left to play, we'll be back after this break. You're watching Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV. Back to the action. It's 4th and 22 for Modesto. We're going to have to punt it over to Laney. Valdez's kick. Over to Harris. Harris has got some space trying to find a gap. A good tackle by Faison Allen. Able to stop a sprinting Jacoby Harris right at the 31-yard line.
Looked like he had a little bit more room here on the left side, but a great helmet placement by Faison Allen. 10:34 left in this one. You got to get something moving soon.
Here come the Eagles and DeMontre Thomas. As you mentioned earlier, Trevor Anderson had been getting some reps at quarterback as well. He took a shot to the head that knocked off his helmet. We haven't seen him back in the ball game since, so hopefully everything's okay with Trevor. And DeMontre at a Churchill High School in Eugene, Oregon, is rolling to his right, and he's looking for Wilson. He's got him at the first down marker. Pass complete. Right at the sticks. We'll see where they spot this and see if they move the chains.
That's Laney's first down since the 7:49 mark of the third quarter.
Wow.
The first time they've moved the chains since. Since then, it's been 3 and out. They had a lengthy drive. They had a first down with 2:21 left in the third. Still, my point being, it's been quite a while since they had a first down, but a couple 3 and outs, a couple punts. That's just going to help.
Yeah, we're seeing these defenses really dialed in the second half. Just making every yard tough for both offenses. Here's a first down. Thomas gets it out to Kel Fuller. Fuller can't quite turn the corner, though he does pick up a few yards. He's going to make this 2nd and 6.
Good pass to the outside, and I believe that's the first time we've called Mikkel Fuller's name out of Sugar Hill, Georgia. The sweet Georgia peach, Mikkel Fuller. 5'10", 170 sophomore.
We've seen guys from Minnesota. You got Michigan, Oregon, Georgia, Florida, Washington.
Texas, Washington.
Sure.
We even got someone from Bristol, the United Kingdom. Okay. Alex Baldry, the tight end for Laney.
Yeah, I'm sure you see Coach Beam on Netflix and you're watching Last Chance U. You figured, hey, let me give these guys a call, see if I go play football out there.
What a better recruiting tool than Netflix.
All right, there's a screen pass intended for Jacob Harris. Good play by Cam Snow. Snuffed that one out. Minimal gain on that one. It's going to bring up about third and 5.
3rd and 5, and they convert here. They'll get back into Pirate territory, and it'll be the first time they've been in Pirate territory since the first drive of the third quarter, where they ended up getting a field goal. You got to think this is going to go a long way in deciding tonight's game. If they can convert here, start getting something closer downfield, got to get in the end zone again. Other than that 55-yard touchdown run we had early in the game, they have been shut out of there since.
Just 3rd down. Thomas looking out to the right side. And that one is caught by Devin Franklin, who's fallen to the ground, but able to hang on to that one and move the chains for Laney.
And there's that first down. A little bit of momentum. Nice little curl route back to the outside. Come back. Nice little dive for it. Franklin's had himself a terrific game so far. It seems that he's been everywhere, left side, right side. He's helping in the run game.
Still plenty of time. We got 8:20 left in the ball game, but you do got to start looking at the clock. It is becoming a factor, but still plenty of time for both these offenses. Here's Thomas trying to keep the Eagles on the move. Pirate defense showing blitz. Here's a carry to Harris. Harris got the corner. Harris has got a lot of space on the sideline, being pushed out of bounds by number 34, Joe Easterwood. But that's a big carry for Jacob Harris.
And about time, too. He had been relegated to silence. The Oakland Tech product here had not been heard of much of the second half at all. Gets the corner and plenty of room down inside the red zone.
29-yard run for Harris.
He'll make way.
The Eagles set up in the red zone, as you mentioned. 1st and 10 as they substitute Chase Sims now in the backfield.
With 7:40 left in this ball game. We've mentioned the clock a couple times this drive. This one's key.
Receiver in motion, that's Devin Franklin. Chase Sims with the carry up the middle. Good play by Snow, as well as Josh Valdez.
Cam Snow has played lights out today, too. Great linebacker product. Look at him break through the line and initiate contact.
Yeah, again, we mentioned the strength of this Pirate team is that linebacker core, and it's not just one or two of them. They got a slew of ball players in that linebacker position.
all returning from last season's bowl game win over Diablo Valley.
Now under 7 minutes. It's 2nd and 10 from the 16. Thomas, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, gets it out to his fullback. Good tackle on the perimeter by Faison Allen.
Stand him up, young man. Low tackle. Planted him right back in the turf. We take another look. Sheds off the block quick and planted. Dylan Ochoa, the fullback out of Castro Valley.
There's going to be a reception for a loss on that one as they lose 2 yards. 3rd and 12 from the 18.
In field goal territory, you got to get some sort of points on the board this drive. But you're going to want to think that John Beam's going to want 6. He will not take. I mean, he'll take the 3, but he won't be pleased with it.
Coming up on 6 minutes here, Thomas looking for Harris out on the flat. Harris makes a move, makes one man miss, makes another man miss. And he's pretty close to the first down marker, and they're going to give it to him. He's past the first down.
Yeah, he's out at the 5-yard line, sets him up 1st and goal. Nice little move along the outside here. Put it right on the numbers, plenty of room to run, and a nice cutback left. A couple of missed tackles, finally pushed out of bounds there by number 20, Trey Moreland. And that's another big first down pickup right here. That's their 4th of the drive.
Yeah, this has been a big-time drive for DeMontre Thomas and his Eagles. The drive they definitely need to cash in with some type of points. As we come up on 5.5 left to play. Pirate defense looking to keep them out. As Thomas going to keep it himself, tries the right side. And good defensive play on the perimeter. It's number 33, Peyton Bradford, and the good linebacker out of Oakdale.
Looks like they might give him 1, if anything, right here. Maybe only back to the original line of scrimmage. Hate to put the cart before the horse here, but if Laney pump it in, do you think they go for 2? 5 minutes left to play. It ticks away.
God, a field goal is not going to do you any good in that situation. Here's Thomas, goal line formation. A lot of tight ends. You got Harris with him in the backfield. Harris going to lead block for Thomas, who tries the right side, and he is in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Thomas just tucked his head, empty set, found a gap, makes one man miss, and just kept the legs moving. And they're a 2-point conversion away, and it looks like they're going to go for 2 from tying this ball game.
A 4-yard touchdown run from DeMontre Thomas.
He had to fight his own teammate there. He ran into Jacob Harris.
Like
Harris turned around.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So a 2-point conversion attempt and a big one. Still got plenty of time left in this ball game. But a chance for the Eagles to tie it.
Crowd getting on their feet. Great turnout here tonight.
There's Thomas rolling to his right, and he hits Harris in the flat, and he walks it in for 2.
2-point conversion is good, and we are right where we started with 4:41 left in this game. And a great play, too. Watch again. Thomas looks like he's going to run, turns and throws it out to Harris, untouched, in for 2. Great play call.
Big drive by Laney, punch it in for 6. Cap it off with the 2-point conversion. 4:41 left to play, and we are tied. It's Pirate football, 18-18 on NorCal Sports TV.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
.441 left to play in this opening game between Laney and Modesto, and it's been a dandy. We're tied up at 18. Along with Alex Tasker, I'm Mario Ramos. Manzo set to kick this one to DeJesus. DeJesus fielded at the 15, now looking to cut it up near the 25, but he is brought down.
Cassius McGinty out of Albany, Oregon, laying the boomstick there.
Laney's got a little pep in their step. Let's see if the Pirates can come out and try to get some of that momentum back.
6 minutes were taken off their clock that last drive by Laney, and a huge drive to tie it. Head coach John Beam with high fives all around, especially for that offensive line. Did a great job of protecting Thomas in the backfield. Big drive right here for Modesto.
First play of the drive goes to Taylor. He's got some space up the middle. Hurdles a defender. And he's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Ooh, Taylor with a little something special for the crowd there. A little bit of contact there as we look again. Cuts back to his right. He was almost able to clear Amarion McCoy. And the clock runs, 4:20 left.
Good carry on first down by Aiden Taylor, 14-yard gain. First down for the Pirates at the 41.
And you mentioned it is a dandy. What a game we've had so far, week 1.
Weaver's going to keep that one. Now he brings it off the right side, and he is hit hard by Josiah Naigualevo. There's that guy again.
Mama, there go that man again. Another first down run, 2 in a row for the Pirates. And the one thing I want to mention, too, real quick about Weaver, that first drive they had, he tried to run the ball, and he had the ball knocked out of his hand, fumbled, a little bit of jitters for the first-year quarterback stepping in. He's done a great job of protecting the ball the rest of this game.
A 12-yard run for Weaver gives the Pirates another first down. And Taylor now with the dive play up the middle. Naigualevo again sticking his nose in there, making the tackle, but Taylor's going to pick up 3 yards.
Into Eagle territory with just about 3.5 minutes left. Still plenty of timeouts, 3 for Laney, 2 for Modesto.
Yeah, the Pirates used that one earlier in the half on a 4th down. Couldn't get the punting team out there in time, so we'll see if that one comes into play. We approach 3 minutes. Weaver fakes the handoff, now slant over the middle, complete. De Jesus, another Pirate first down.
First pass play we've seen this drive, 3rd first down. De Jesus only where he could catch it. We look at it again. Nice little play action. Goes down with it, avoids the big hit there from Kai West. You got to think another maybe 10, 15 yards, and you line it up. Bring the specialists out. We've seen them kick a couple field goals. Valdez hit one from 45 earlier.
And hit it with ease, had some room to spare. Here's Weaver giving it to Taylor. Taylor powers it up the middle. And another 3-yard run for Aiden Taylor.
Taylor really stepping up here in this final, well, what could be the final drive for Modesto, this most recent one. That's his 3rd run. See if they go to the air again.
Weaver looking to put it in the air. Going for the sideline. De Jesus has it, and he steps out at the 22.
Great reception from De Jesus. He wanted to keep that foot in bounds. 2:09, we'll call it a pseudo 2-minute warning, but big gain puts him at the 23-yard line, almost in the red zone, and another great ball from Weaver.
Nice pickup on 2nd down, gain of 11. Weaver, De Jesus on the sideline.
The clock is moving. I thought he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. They marked him out of bounds, but yeah, the clock is continuing to run.
Maybe because it wasn't under 2 minutes, they didn't stop it. Although that makes no sense. He would have stepped out of bounds. And they're going to run the clock here.
First down. Here's Ramos in motion. Taylor gets it up the middle, and Taylor is stuffed behind the line. And Coach Beam is going to take his first time out. First timeout comes with 1:28. We see the replay.
Ramos in motion there. They did a great job of running the play clock down to 1 second, keeping an eye on the clock as they take this timeout. 1:28 left. Oh, baby, this could go any way.
Village in Modesto. Quality, style, selection. It's simply a matter of taste. Wonderful shops, fine dining, and more in a garden setting. A tradition of excellence since 1953. It's McHenry Village in Modesto.
Welcome back to Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV. Pirates knotted up in a battle here with the Laney. This presentation of Pirate Football brought to you by American Asphalt. American Asphalt, pave the planet with American Asphalt.
We couldn't do it without their support this season, able to bring you as many of these games as possible. Great to have them as a partner for our 5th year of Modesto Junior College football. Here's another look at the pass play outside. Great catch, and Weaver put it. He really hasn't put a ball too wrong all day long.
No.
There's a couple that have been tipped or dropped, but he's done a great job of passing in his first game.
For sure. And here's a big 2nd down and 11 play. Weaver is going to keep this one himself, looking to bounce it off the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down by Jacoby Harris.
Now Laney's going to start to take their timeouts. Sets up a 3rd and long. Interesting design run here. I would have thought he tried to pump it outside. Instead, I think he had the idea of if we keep it in the middle, that way we can set up the field goal down the middle, but look for the gap on the outside. And 2 timeouts left for Laney.
With 1:19 left to play, we'll have a timeout. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. So we can continue to bring you all this action on YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV and NorCalSportsTV.com. Again, junior college, high school action getting underway, and we'll have it for you here. Just hit that subscribe button. You can be alerted every time we go live.
Hey, next week, the Modesto will be at Santa Rosa, and it's a 5 o'clock kickoff. The week after that, they'll be at the College of San Mateo. It's a 1 o'clock in the afternoon kickoff. They return home September 24th against Butte, right here at Modesto Junior College, 5 o'clock kickoff. And hopefully weather cools off just a little bit by the end of September. It was a hot one today. It's still a little warm out there, but as the lights have turned on, it has turned into quite the beautiful evening.
It is a cool 93 degrees.
It's a California cool.
Here's 3rd and 9. Pirates looking to put this one in the air. Weaver has a man over the middle to Jesus. Touchdown, Pirates!
What a play call! DeJesus breaks free on the post. Weaver with an absolute dot right on the numbers. Sets him up big 6 with 1:15 left in this one, waiting on the extra point. This crowd's on their feet. Look at this again. Looked at his first option to the right, sees him across the middle, threads the coverage between 2 defenders. Big touchdown, and I love it. The "you can't see me" celebration from DeJesus at the end. Somewhere John Cena is smiling.
It's a great shot right there. DeJesus with the little Modesto Lambo leap, if you will, as the extra point is up and good. David Gallegos tacks that one in. 22-yard touchdown pass from Weaver to DeJesus has the Pirates up by 7 with 1:15 left to play. Here it is again.
Another look. See, the first read outside was wide open. Looked across the middle, and it's just a dot again. Jalen Jackson was wide open. He thought he had the ball. He was calling for it. Love Ramos being the first one over there to DeJesus. He's getting a lot of love from his lineman. I think he's given love, too. Great protection, too, from Weaver. We've talked about it all night. He has had a crazy amount of time to throw the ball, and that was probably his best throw of the night. Now with 1:15, I'll be interested to see what Laney does. We know they can throw the ball too. How far downfield did they go?
Freshman quarterback Luke Weaver taking his team down the field in 3 minutes, 22 seconds, capping it off with a 22-yard touchdown pass to Jacob DeJesus. And the Pirates lead by 7 with 1:15 left to play. You gotta like the position you're in. If you're Coach Stivers, give my defense a chance to get one stop to win the ball game, I'll take it.
That one kicked all the way through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only one timeout for Laney. Here's where heroes are made.
Valdez with the touchback. And the Eagles will come out of the 25 to start this drive. They do have one timeout remaining. The Pirates have 2 timeouts. It's DeMontre Thomas. We saw him march his team down the field in their last possession. Nearly a 6-minute drive that resulted in a 4-yard touchdown pass. I'm sorry, a 4-yard touchdown run by Thomas. Passed in the 2-point conversion to Harris. He's back out there here, down by 7, and the Pirates need a stop to start this season off on the right foot.
Defense chance coming from this crowd on their feet. for the heat that we've seen. A great turnout from Modesto fans, and he's off and running.
Thomas able to get a good pickup on first down, a gain of 9, and the clock's going to run as we approach 1 minute, and the Eagles trying to hurry to the line of scrimmage.
This is where it's going to be a little helter-skelter. We're under a minute. Quick
Thomas
pass.
looking to his right. Has a man nearly picked off. Instead, it's caught, but he dropped it. Pass caught by Devin Franklin, and then he fumbled it quickly. There's a flag on the play.
It looks like it was complete, and that's where it got helter-skelter. Let's wait and see.
And some coaches on the ladies' sideline calling for a face mask penalty. Pass nearly picked off. Faison Allen almost had it.
He caught it, fumbled it, recovered it.
Oh, and a personal foul penalty on MJC, a 15-yard face mask penalty. He's going to not just move the chains, but also stops the clock in here. So
Dion,
really,
sorry, go ahead, Mario.
Really the best of both worlds for Laney.
Dion, if we could see that close-up angle real quick before they run this. It looks like it was going to be a late, I think it was a late hit that came in. And he fumbles, goes down, and there it is. Interesting. I wouldn't have called that.
1st and 10 at the 45. Eagles now in Pirate territory. Thomas going to tuck it and run, try to get close to the sideline, and he did get out of bounds. Stops the clock with 42 seconds.
After the penalty puts them into Modesto territory. A little bit of a nervous sideline now.
Yeah.
For Eddie Obasi. Look at the reach, too. He had to really lean into that. Thomas had to get that ball out of there. Good pressure, 42 seconds. What more could you want if you're a fan of college football?
And a great game, a great finish down the stretch. 2nd and 7, 3-yard run for Thomas on first down. Here he is looking over the middle. Pass might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage, intended for Reagan Wilson. Ends up behind him. Incomplete with 40 seconds.
I think that's more of a blessing for Laney than they might realize, because he was dead to rights if he caught that ball in bounds. Only one timeout still remaining, and he had a defender right on him, ready to lay the stick on him.
Eagles still with one timeout. If you're Coach Beam, where do you want to take a shot? How close do you need to be in order for you to take a shot into the end zone?
I need to be at the 30. I need an out play here. I need a good play. Get me close to the first down marker. If not, convert right here. There it is.
You're looking for that out play. Cross the first down marker. Ends up being a first down near the 30-yard line. Maybe at about the 34s where they spot it with 36 seconds left to play.
Yeah, and that's a great route, great pass, great reception there by Devin Franklin. Called him again. Plenty of separation, hitting his numbers, and a great job of dragging both feet. That would have been good in the pros.
4 receivers out here for Laney.
I'm not quite at take a shot territory yet. 36 seconds. There's plenty of time. You have one timeout left. Maybe now they're expecting it along the outside of the numbers, across the middle.
Thomas again looking for Franklin, trying to set up the wide receiver screen. Big time play out there on the perimeter. Nice tackle made by Cam Snow. Guy's been everywhere.
Tackles him inbounds, loss of yardage, and that's the last timeout for Laney. Franklin tried to kick it back upfield, but Cam Snow with the Dikembe Mutombo finger, no.
So 29 seconds left to play. That's the final timeout taken by Laney. So no more timeouts on their side. It is 2nd and 10 from the 34.
With help of that penalty, they've been able to flip the field almost. If they get it to the 25, it'll be a flipped field.
And the Eagles need to cash in with a touchdown. A field goal won't do them any good.
They need to cash in on a field goal, or cash in on the touchdown, but they need to make sure they make the extra point again. Here's another look. This was the catch, football move, fumble in. I don't know where I see the foul on the ball, or on the playmaker.
It was a 15-yard personal foul penalty. It set the Eagles up in Pirate territory. Here they are now at the 34-yard line. Out of timeouts with 29 seconds. Pirate defense looking to make a game-winning stop. Come out with the opening night victory. Thomas looking to his right. Tries to hit the quick pass to Mikael Fuller. who gets it out of bounds after a pickup of about 5.
Puts them inside the 30 or in shot range now. 3rd and 5. You don't need it all at once. Need to make sure you get out of bounds from here out, though. That, or you can get up to the ball quick and spike.
Took a few seconds off the clock. We're 26 left to play. 3 receivers at the bottom, 1 to the top of the screen. Harris being shifted in the backfield. Looks like man coverage by MJC.
Plenty of time to throw. There's the shot.
Thomas looking for Wilson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a catch from Wilson. Are you kidding me? Man draped on his back like Superman's cape, and he reaches up and grabs it. They're an extra point away from tying this. Look at this again. Plenty of time to throw. A lot of people dropping into coverage, zone coverage. Steps up. 34, Joe Easterwood all over the back of him. And that Laney College sideline explodes. It's not guaranteed yet. They've missed the extra point earlier.
And they're not going for the extra point. They're going for 2. The offense is out there on the field. DeMontre Thomas, Coach Beam, and Laney going for the win.
Why not go for glory? Now, here's what it could also be. Force them to take the timeout. You go out for 2. You think, oh, I'm out there expecting them to kick the extra point. You go out. You force a timeout. A second to everybody regain their thoughts here. Clear mind. Now they might kick the extra point.
So big-time play call coming up. Could be the ball game. As Coach Beam had his team out there looking to go for 2 and try to cap off that Reagan Wilson touchdown with a 2-point conversion.
Hey, out-of-town scoreboard real quick. About 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Diablo Valley up 29-21 over Fresno City. That's an intra-division game. If you're a Modesto fan, Fresno City in your division.
For sure.
And that was the team that you tied with in the end of last year. Close games all over the CCCAA today.
They don't get much closer than this. A 1-point game. A chance at a 2-point conversion to win it. It all comes down to this one play as the Laney offense and quarterback DeMontre Thomas will come back out on the field. Pirate defense looking for a stop to maintain this 1-point lead and walk out of here with the victory.
Yeah, now it looks like they're going to go for the extra point. That's why they called. Oh, no, they are going to go for 2. My apologies.
Kickers out there. Nope. Thomas back there. He's going to take this snap from the gun.
Fans
Tight
on their
formation.
feet.
Harris to the right. Everyone's on their feet.
And now a timeout called by the Pirates. I guess that last timeout was called.
Well, they took that one as well. So
interesting.
Back-to-back timeouts taken by Modesto.
Only got them, use them.
Can't go home with them.
I know I had a couple of high school coaches that they did not like taking timeouts home with them.
Remember, this presentation brought to you by American Asphalt. American Asphalt paved the planet. They are bringing us coverage of this fantastic opening night game between Modesto Junior College and Laney College here at MJC Stadium.
You know, I don't want to speak too loud. We do have fans right outside the booth, but how amazing would this one be if they were able to flip the field with 1:15 and escape with a win? It'd be like highway robbery.
Pirates still have an opportunity to escape with the victory. They need one stop. There's Coach Eddie Abbasi letting his troops know the final instructions. Cam Snow trying to pump up the crowd. He's getting on their feet for this final play. Could all come down to this. There is 20 seconds left, but this is the play that matters.
It's been hot. It's been sweaty. You've played for 59 minutes and 40 seconds, and it's going to be decided right now.
Tight formation for the Eagles. Harris in the backfield. Thomas rolling to his right, looking across the middle, and he's got it complete. 2-point conversion is good to Dylan Ochoa, and the Eagles lead the Pirates 26-25.
Wow, wow, wow. What more can you say? Laney with the indomitable spirit would not be broken today despite being down and punting on 3 straight drives, couple turnovers, and a dot from Thomas. Could that be the
Montre
dagger?
Thomas having a big second half. Touchdown run earlier in the half. A big touchdown pass to Wilson. And now second two-point conversion of the half. Completes that one to Ochoa. And his Eagles lead the Pirates by 1 with 20 seconds left to play.
This game's not over. 20 seconds. You get a good return, they're probably going to squib it. You get a decent return or a good play. We've seen them bust open some big ones. All you need to do is we saw a 45-yard field goal from Valdez. I think you got to get to at least the 25-yard line. Give yourself a chance to steal this one back. We'll see where they decide to start.
Marinas and DeJesus back deep. As you mentioned, might see some kind of squibs. I'm not sure if they're going to get their hands on it. DeJesus in particular has been a playmaker here tonight. Coach Stivers, you'd like to see him get a shot. As Manzo lines it up.
The big thing they want to make sure if you're Laney, you just keep the ball in bounds.
Manzo walks into this one.
Oh, they boot it.
Big kick. And DeJesus is going to field this one at the 7. And
oh,
he lost his footing inside the 20. And they're going to mark him down around the 19.
Well, here's the cover 3. Here's the no doubles defense if it was baseball. And Weaver's played himself a fantastic game. Does he have a little bit of magic in his fingers to get downfield in 17 seconds, essentially stop the clock? You also got to ask, what's Valdez's range?
Empty backfield and 5 receivers out here for Luke Weaver and the Pirates. Takes the snap, looks to his right, and that one nearly intercepted. Good defensive play by Amarion McCoy as we have an injury on the field. It's Eric Moody. He's going to need a minute.
And we look at this one again. This is a tight angle. Taylor goes down. I think if he keeps his feet and that ball doesn't get deflected, look out.
Good to see Moody get up under his own power.
Could be some. You see a little smile from the head trainer there. I think it could be a little bit of cramping. And, like we said, it's just been hot. It's still in the 90s. It's cooling down quickly. Now that the sun's gone down, there's a little bit of breeze. Beautiful night here in Modesto.
And a fantastic evening of football. One heck of a ball game. It's come down to a very exciting fourth quarter.
Absolutely. 13 seconds left. You got to get at least 50-plus yards. There's the pump fake. Look, sideline.
And that one is intercepted. Kai West steps in front of that one. Safety out of St. Paul, Minnesota, picks it off, and that's going to do it.
Laney, look at the sideline for Laney. We'll look at this play again. Kai West playing center field on the zone coverage. Steps over, steps in, takes it, and he calls game, and they are pumped up, and rightfully so.
The Laney College Eagles, it appeared that they were down the entire game behind the 8 ball a little bit. Came out and found the energy in the fourth quarter, led by quarterback DeMontre Thomas. Come into Modesto and steal a victory from the Pirates.
Oh, steal. They stole it right in front of them with brute force. Going for 2, especially after flipping the field. Wow. What can you say? This is a fantastic ball game, and Modesto has nothing to be ashamed of here. They can hold their head high going home tonight. Yeah, you might be 0-1, but you went against a very game Laney College, as they set up here in victory formation.
And these two teams, Modesto came in ranked 11th. Laney came in ranked 14th. So you figure they're going to be in the mix in their respective conferences. Laney in the Bay Conference, Modesto in the Valley Conference. They figure to be in the mix at the end of when it's all said and done. But after this one's all said and done, it's going to be Laney ahead of Modesto 26-25. And a fantastic ball game on the opening week of CCCAA football. Pirate Football is brought to you by Modesto Junior College Athletics, American Asphalt, McHenry Village, Sonora Conference Center, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Welcome back to MJC Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos, along with color commentator Alex Tasker. Final score in this one, Laney comes back to beat Modesto 26-25 after a touchdown with 20 seconds left. From DeMontre Thomas to Reagan Wilson, capped off by a 2-point conversion from Wilson to Ochoa. Laney comes out with a 1-point victory in what was one heck of a ball game here on opening night, Alex.
Oh, man, opening night of the JUCO college system and Laney College all fired up. They're celebrating. They're waving to fans. See ya. Oh, man, they're fired up. A couple of a little bit of a bad attitude, but that's okay. You know, you came back and you were down 15-7 at the half. And, I mean, they had, other than the opening drive, 2-play touchdown, they were dead for rights. They had nothing going for them. They come back, they get the opening drive field goal, and then they had the big touchdown with 4 minutes left, and then the very next drive after the play had been flipped, and a touchdown from Modesto where we were like, okay, that's a $1.15. There's no way they're going to come back. They flipped the field quickly. They got a little bit of help from a flag that we were a little undecided up here in the booth. But DeMontre Thomas split time with a teammate out there tonight. Second half, he had to take care of it all of his own. His teammate knocked out with concussion protocol. But, I mean, just looking at the stats here, Modesto, 25 first downs, 265 yards in the air, 149 on the ground. Those are winning stats in most ball games. Laney, 165 on the ground, 132 in the air. They turned the ball over more. You know, they committed more penalties, but this was just a gritty game from Laney to pull out the win. And you know, I said it before we close up the game. You can't hang your hat, you know, in sadness here if you're Modesto. They played themselves a fantastic ball game, and I think, you know, if you got to look on one thing to improve on, obviously you got to limit the one turnover you made early. But once they got to about the 35-yard line, it turned into a dead zone basically for the offense. They stalled out, I want to say, 4 times where they could have scored. And then at the end of the first half, they had the ball on the 3-yard line. 9 seconds left, no timeouts. That's a play where you got to score. Now, you know, in hindsight, maybe take the 3 points, and you know, Stivers might look back at this one when watching film. I probably should have kicked the field goal there. You go for the end zone with 3 yards. You had the momentum, but unfortunately you fumbled the snap, so that cost you some points tonight too. So points left on the board for Modesto, I think, is going to be something you're going to have to fix going forward, Mario.
For sure, and the Pirates will be in action next week. They hit the road for their first road game in Santa Rosa. If you are Coach Stivers, you got to be feeling pretty good about your quarterback. Freshman came in here, played a whale of a ball game. Luke Weaver, 18-31 on the evening, 254, 2 touchdowns. Did have the 1 interception there at the end of the game trying to make something happen. But one heck of a ball game, one heck of an opening night for Luke Weaver.
You know, in a young offense for Stivers' team where, you know, you lost 17 guys to transfers to, you know, big 4-year schools. These guys have played 2 years of JUCO ball. You lost 17 guys. You put together a very competitive squad with the guys you had returning. And, you know, Luke Weaver, I think he looked very comfortable after that first drive. He had the fumble. He was trying to extend the play, and he ended up fumbling the ball. Rookie mistake there. But you came out, and he looked very good. You read the stats, 18-31, 254. The ones he missed were low drops, missed a couple of them high, but most of the night, those balls were right on the numbers, right at his receiver's hands. And again, this is week 1 of the college football season. I think you're going to see a little bit more refined of an offensive play calling style. You're going to see a little bit more refined offensive styling going forward. You know, you got 9 more weeks to play and then potentially a bowl game. This season's not over. Don't hang your head in shame. Come back, hit it hard on Tuesday, and see where we go from that.
Yeah, one of the things with these Pirates is they're a young team. We saw some of those growing pains here in action tonight. Hopefully that'll serve them well as they continue this season with a lot of expectations, a lot of high hopes, but this squad definitely shown that they got the playmakers to do that.
And in the final score update from around the league, Diablo Valley beats Fresno City 28-21. So the 2 division winners from last year both taking close losses to start week 1. Which way is this season going to go?
We'll see, and we'll be here to find out all season with you on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be bringing you Pirate Football, brought to you by American Asphalt. Once again, the Pirates come up short in this one, lose by a point to Laney, 26-25. So for color commentator Alex Tasker, director and executive producer Dion I, Cameramen Noel Alexander and Avery Townsell, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of Pirate Football on NorCal Sports TV.